think, we talked about this jokingly that we're going to have to find more things to talk about because there's going to be more time between plays because Coach Fannin has told us he's going to use that play clock and use every second of it in between plays. And that's going to do two things. One is it gives your offense time to regroup and get ready for the next play. But the more important thing, I think, is it gives more rest to your defense. So even if you don't score, you get your defense more rested to go back on the field the next possession.
Well, let's go down on the field now and hook up with the third member of our broadcast team, Tony Stowers. And, Tony, I tell you what, you made me look bad last night. When this offense is running correctly, it's almost impossible to find the football in the backfield. And I think you only lost it one time last night. I hope I'm as lucky tonight.
Well, it's impossible to find the numbers on those white uniforms is what it's impossible to find when we wear those white with the gold numerals. But thank you. I appreciate that. That's a big compliment coming from you.
Well, the Waldron Bulldogs came in here last Friday night, Tony. You had a chance to watch that game. Probably the most important thing of all in that preseason scrimmage is the Leopards got a victory, and that's so important as you start to try to build the culture.
Oh, and it was a tremendous atmosphere. It was like a game atmosphere here, and the Leopards did get a lot of confidence. Many people think that the two teams are comparable, and I think it's going to be a competitive ball game tonight.
The last week against Waldron, Tony, the Leopards rolled up 195 yards on the ground, only threw the ball 5 times all night, and we may see something similar to that tonight.
Well, I think so, too. I think that this is going to be a great ball game tonight. I'm looking forward to a very competitive game.
And you talk about two young teams, Tony. The Leopards start 6 sophomores on offense, but Mena starts 7 sophomores.
And you look at the rosters in the program, the similar depth and conditioning will be an issue tonight, too.
Well, Greg, we're going to throw a young sophomore quarterback right into the fire tonight, high school action, Cole Binkley. But we'll talk with Coach Fannin here in a few minutes, but they really like him. They think he's a coach on the field.
Well, he's a coach's son, and he's run this offense for 3 years with Dirks in junior high. And so he's familiar with it. And as we watched last night with the junior high, getting the quarterback being familiar with this offense and knowing which read to make is very, very important.
Well, game time is almost here, and it's such a long wait, Greg. You remember when you played for the Leopards, it's the 56th time in the last 63 seasons that DQTV and Mena have opened the season for one another. And all through those spring drills, summer drills, is get a Bearcat, at the end of every practice. And you're finally glad when that game time finally comes around.
Yeah, and the whole time we played, they were our first opponent, too. And it was just a big deal. You were ready to play somebody else, and you got to play. There wasn't a scrimmage game back then. So your first game was against the Mena Bearcats every year. And everybody looked forward to that from the end of football the previous year to the start of football the next year. And so I know those Leopards are ready to get out there and hit somebody tonight.
Well, it's Coach Jared Fannin's debut in the 86th meeting all time between the Leopards and the Bearcats. This old cat fight dates all the way back to 1912. One of the longest rivalries in high school football in the state of Arkansas. We're going to get Coach Jared Fannin's comments on the Outlaw Barbecue coaches interview. Outlaw Barbecue, catering Southern-style smoked barbecue with homemade sides and friendly staff. And we'll hook up with Coach Fannin following this 3-minute timeout.
All right, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen is your local good neighbor Chevy dealer with new and used vehicles available. The new cars are being delivered as fast as they come in, and Gentry Chevrolet would never charge over sticker price. Never. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, let the friendly folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you order yours so you don't pay too much. Gentry Chevrolet is one of the best pre-owned inventories in the area, plus a great service department with windshield repair and replacement services, and they also have 2 quick lube style oil changing booths. Visit them at 1027 Highway 70 east of DeQueen, or check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Subject to credit approval.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
In DeQueen, see Shelter Insurance agent Jeff Woods, proud sponsor of this Leopards broadcast.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
For more than 70 years, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas's vision has mirrored our vision. Tackle any obstacle to deliver reliable, affordable power to Arkansans. Our 17 electric distribution cooperatives have more than 60% of our state covered. Our team of over 2,000 employees work day and night providing power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, your hometown football field. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday Night Lights.
Jay Bunyard back at Leopard Stadium, and we're joined now by Coach Jared Fannin on the Outlaw Barbecue Coaches Interview. Outlaw Barbecue. Call 479-216-5893. Located next to Bailey Discount Building Supply. Open Fridays 3 to 9, Saturdays 11 to 9. Follow Outlaw Barbecue on Facebook for updates. And Coach, you're just moments away from leading your team out on the field for the first time as the head coach of the Leopards. I know you're excited.
Very excited. You know, I was here as an assistant, for 4 years and then left to go back home there to get a be a head coach. But, very honored, privileged to come back and lead the Leopards. Great community, great support here. And, we're ready. Kids are ready. Coaches are ready. So very excited to kick off this 2022 football season.
Well, on the other hand, at this point, I know your coaches are concerned. Did we cover this? Did we prepare for that? The natural questions going into the first game of the year. Are you confident that the Leopards are ready to go tonight? Yeah, as a coach, you're always are going to question that. You lay down every night thinking, did I do this? Did we cover that? And, I think we have, and the kids are ready. We've been installing since June, and, it's finally game day, and, the kids are just ready to go out and play, and so is the coaches. Well, you're going to sophomore quarterback Cole Binkley. You're going to throw him right into the fire tonight. You believe in him. You feel like he's like a coach on the field for you. He is. Cole's been in this offense since he's been in the 7th grade. He knows it. He's very smart. Can make the checks for us, and he is another coach on the football field because he can tell everyone what they need to do. So, he got first experience against Waldron, so that helped there. But he's a kind of a calm, collective guy, and he manages the offense well. So, we believe in him and in his ability to lead this offense. Well, Cole's not the only sophomore who'll see significant action tonight. In fact, Ulysses Cotto had a big pick six to propel you to victory over Waldron Friday night. You're going to have a lot of sophomores out on the field tonight.
Yep, we do play a lot of sophomores, and like you mentioned, Ulysses Cotto at running back, and then he did have that pick six, and that got us jump started, changed the momentum of that scrimmage game Friday. And then we got some sophomores on the offensive line. We started Kanan Billingsley, Izoro Lopez, and Esteban Alvarez are all three starting on the offensive line for us sophomores, and great kids, work hard, and it's good to be able to build around the sophomores and on the offensive line for the future.
Well, defensively, you've got some guys returning with some experience. They've been to the battles before, guys like Caden Ahumada, Trey Brown, Luke Pierce. They all played a lot of snaps last year.
Yeah, so, our linebacker crew is by far the most experienced we have on defense. All guys run well, tackle well, smart kids, work hard. So that helps us cover up some different spots that we are inexperienced. And, they're our leaders on defense, and, they get us going on defense. So we're excited to have them, and, again, they're our hardest workers on defense, and that's what you got to have from a good linebacker corps.
Coach, your staff this year, we've got some familiar faces back, Coach Bell, Coach Parson, Coach Crocker, but some new additions as well. Introduce us to your staff this year.
Yeah, offensive coordinator is Philip Binkley. He came over with me from Derrick's, been my offensive coordinator there. We got Coach Evan Spears, offensive line coach. He came from Mineral Springs. And then we got Coach Travis Latta, came from Foreman. He's got a lot of experience as coaching different places as well. He coached our defensive line. All great new additions, very energetic guys. Got the same vision as I got, beliefs that I have, and we work well together as a complete staff, and just excited. They love kids and coaching kids, and glad to have them on board.
Well, it's time for our Diamond in the Rough feature, sponsored by Diamond Bank. It's where we spot a lot of future Leopard that we may not see tonight, but he's working hard and will contribute in a big way one day. And, Coach, I want you to talk this week a little bit about ninth grader Jake Martin. 41 yards rushing, 24 passing in the Waldron scrimmage last week.
Yeah, Jake is one of those kids. He's here every day all summer, works hard. Real big physical kid, smart kids, picked up the offense really well. As you tell from the scrimmage, runs the ball real hard, and he throws the ball well. He's a ninth grade leader for our team. Kids look up to him, and he's also a great student in the classroom. So, very well-rounded individual, as you can see. And so it's good to have him on the lead team because he's a great leader, and kids look up to him, and we expect big things from Jake going forward.
We'll look forward to following Jake this year on the junior high Cubs action. It's our Outlaw Barbecue interview with Coach Jared Fannin, and we'll get a scouting report on those Bearcats of Mena as our visit will continue following this time out.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to spotlight a young Leopard each week who's working hard for future success in our Diamond in the Rough feature. If you're a small business owner working hard to succeed, maybe you need a small business loan to help you grow. Diamond Bank in DeQueen is making small business loans now. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly loan officers will be happy to explain loan options just right for you and your business. Diamond Bank in DeQueen, member FDIC.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia.
I love my church family.
I love my church family.
At the DQTV Church of Christ, we are a community of Jesus followers. We are not a group of perfect people, but our glory is in the cross of Jesus Christ and the saving power of His grace. Our church family has a relaxed nature with a passion for sharing Jesus. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
We're back with Coach Jared Fannin. We're setting the stage for tonight's season opener against the Mena Bearcats. Our visit with Coach Fannin brought to you by Outlaw Barbecue. Outlaw Barbecue. Follow us on Facebook for updates. Located in the Bailey Discount parking lot. Open Fridays 3 to 9, Saturdays 11 to 9. Phone 479-216-5893. And Coach Fannin, first meeting between DQTV and Mena, 1912. We've played Mena annually since 1948. 86th meeting tonight between these two old rivals. And like the Leopards, Mena's coming in with a very young team tonight.
It is. It's a great game to start each year. Schools know each other well, very close. And again, they are very similar to us as being young. Mena's Coach Bentley's done a great job, very fundamental coach. They're going to be in the right spots at the right times, and they're not going to beat themselves. We got to limit the mistakes offensively. Again, we can't start behind the chains. We got to negate negative plays, control the line of scrimmage, take care of the football, and keep the clock running to be successful offensively tonight.
Well, the Bearcats offensively, let's talk first about their scrimmage against Mansfield. I assume you got to see that scrimmage. What stood out to you about the Bearcats?
Yes, we got to go watch Mena in their scrimmage against Mansfield. What stood out to me is, running back Jaden Felix, number 33, runs the ball hard, big guy, hard to tackle. We got to be able to gang tackle him. And then also their quarterback, Gabe, again, can throw on the run, runs the ball well, manages their offense, and they try to do some different things with him in different packages. And then, out of that wing T set, a lot of moving parts, and so we got to, make sure our eyes are disciplined in the right spot and get to where we need to be.
It's a pretty good scouting report on the Bearcats offensively. Let's flip sides of the football. Talk about the Cats on the defensive side. What can we expect formation-wise?
Yeah, you're gonna see. They're a 3-3 stack team, but they're going to change a little bit for us just because of what we do. But they're going to blitz. They blitz Mansfield over 70% of the time, so they're very aggressive defense. So, again, we got to make sure we're picking up those blocks, offensive line, and make sure we're on the right track because they are coming at us.
Well, Coach, finally, the keys to victory tonight and your debut at the helm of the Leopards.
Keys of victory is, go out, execute scouting report. They know what we're going to do, and we know what they're going to do. And, again, control the line of scrimmage on offense and defense, limit mistakes, tackle well, and things should be good in the Leopards.
Coach, we'll be pulling for you tonight. I know you're excited and ready to hit the field. Good luck against those Bearcats.
Thank you. Very excited and for the debut tonight at Leopard Stadium.
All right, that's Coach Jared Fannin on the Outlaw Barbecue Coaches Interview. Outlaw Barbecue, next to Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen, open Fridays and Saturdays. And we'll be back with more pregame from Leopard Stadium following this timeout. Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
You bet it is, Joe. And football is in the air, which means Bet Saracen has everything you're looking for and more right there on your cell phone.
Now everyone can get in the game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopard sports broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929. Supporting the Leopards, it's Wilkerson Funeral Home.
At Idabel National Bank, we encourage you to use your skills to make a positive impact in your community through volunteerism. A world of kindness comes from people just like you who care by volunteering. Community service is so important to us at Idabel National Bank, and working together, we can make our dreams become a reality. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With twice the efficiency of electrical appliances, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at historic Leopard Stadium. Countdown to kick off 31 minutes for the 86th meeting all time between the DeQueen Leopards and the Mena Bearcats. Let's take a look at some of the other games around the area tonight. Here's Greg.
Okay, in 3A, Prescott played Bismarck Tuesday and beat Bismarck 47-28. Little Rock Parkview beat Springdale Harbor 48-26 last night.
Harbor's a 7A school.
They are.
And we play at Parkview.
Yeah, we play Parkviews in our conference, right? Yeah, that's right.
Man.
Watson Chapel beat Texarkana 48-0, and Texarkana's in our conference.
Yep.
So those are two in our conference. Other games to look at in the area tonight, Arkadelphia is at Camden Fairview is at Arkadelphia. Hot Springs is at Bologna. And
Other way around.
I'm sorry. Arkadelphia is at Camden Fairview. Bologna is at Hot Springs. Lake Hamilton's at Hot Springs Lakeside. Magnolia is at Nashville.
Yeah, that ought to be a good one.
That should be a good one. Hamburg's at Ashdown. Paris is at Waldron. And then Horatio goes to Foreman to play the Gators tonight. And Falk is at Dirks. Jessieville plays Mineral Springs, and Lafayette County plays Gurdon.
And for you Panther fans from Ashdown, you can hear Ashdown Hamburg play on our sister station, 102.1 The Good Path. And for you Horatio Lions fans, you can tune in to FM 104.5 or AM 1390 to hear the Horatio Foreman game tonight. Well, let's set the stage for the Leopards and the Bearcats, the 86th meeting all-time between these two old rivals. It dates back to 1912. Greg, give us a scouting report on the Bearcats.
Well, the Bearcats run the same offense we run. They run the flex bone just like we do. Watching them warm up a little bit, it looks like they're going to throw the ball maybe a little more than we do. They are small on the line. They are experienced in the backfield. Got a running back, number 33, Jaden Felix. He's 6 foot, 215 pounds, and last year he ran for 696 yards and 7 TDs. It's going to be very important that we hit him low because he's a well-built young man.
Yeah, Leopards did a pretty good job on Waldron's big back last week. They'll have to do the same thing with Jaden Felix tonight. What about defensively for the Bearcats?
Well, on defense, I think that they've got the same problem. The same thing we have. We have young players, and they're going to have a lot of people going both ways.
Yep.
So,
and they do like to bring the house along.
Yeah, and they do. Yeah, that's right. They're gonna about 75% of the time they're gonna rush the quarterback, and so we're gonna have to be ready to block tonight.
All right, there's your scouting report on the visitors from Mena. And now let's take a look at the series history of between these two opponents, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly known as Rebels & Company. New name, new management, but same professional services. Fernando and Sandy look forward to taking care of all your taxes and bookkeeping needs. So if you want caring, flexible, trustworthy experience, you want Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, bringing you the series history between DeQueen and Mena. As we mentioned, tonight's the 86th meeting between these two old rivals. The Leopards lead the all-time series with 51 wins. Mena has 29 victories. There have been 5 ties over the decades. Now, the first football game between these two schools was played back on November 23rd in 1912. In fact, that was the first football game ever played in Mena. And to put the history of this rivalry into proper perspective, Greg, 1912 was the year of the famous Titanic sank.
Yep.
Back in those days, the teams had to play their games near the Kansas City Southern Railway for travel purposes because roads were practically non-existent back in 1912. And no, Greg, I did not call that game in 1912.
But you've called everyone since then, right, Jay?
It seems like it sometimes. The Leopards and the Bearcats have battled annually since 1948. Mena and DeQueen on the gridiron was a Thanksgiving Day tradition in the late 1940s through most of the 1950s. Now, beginning in 1960, the two schools opened the season for one another. And that tradition ended in 1998 when we became conference opponents. But the season opening tradition resumed in 2010 as, again, the Leopards and the Bearcats are now non-conference opponents. Now, last year in Mena, the Bearcats scored with 4 seconds to play in the first half. They took a 15-0 lead and all the momentum into the locker room, then outscored the Leopards 21-0 in that third quarter to pull away for the 42-7 victory. Last time we played here 2 years ago, it was all Mena, 39-0. Mena had a very, very good team 2 years ago. So despite the fact that DeQueen has dominated the all-time series, Mena has won 8 of the last 12 meetings between these two old rivals, including the last 5 in a row. Now, the last Leopards victory in this rivalry came in 2016 here at Bill Blackwood Field by a final score of 25-21. DeQueen was sparked on a 10-yard pick six by Spencer Bowens and an 11-yard run by Brandon Haygood in the first half. Haygood rushed for 153 yards on 29 carries that night. And Hunter Ernie contributed in the second half with scoring runs of 13 and 10 yards to propel the Leopards to the thrilling 4-point victory. So since that initial contest back in 1912, DeQueen and Mena have hooked up for an entertaining cat fight 85 times on the gridiron. Tonight's 86th meeting between these two old foes should be memorable as well. And that's your series history between DeQueen and Mena, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. New name, new management, same professional services. You recommend those guys?
I do recommend them highly.
Fernando and Sandy, good folks. So if you want caring, flexible, trustworthy experience, you want Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Countdown to kickoff, 25 minutes between the Leopards and the Bearcats. We'll be back to talk about the injury update, get you the starting lineups, keys to victory, and then the opening kickoff between the Leopards and the Bearcats. As our pregame show will continue from Bill Blackwood Field following this 3-minute timeout.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug & Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug & Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
Poultry is the leading agricultural industry in Arkansas, and the Poultry Federation is the voice to promote it. Did you know that the industry provides 170,000 jobs in our state? In fact, over 6,500 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry. And in 2020, the poultry industry provided $3.7 billion of the total agricultural cash receipts. From providing scholarships to protecting interest at the state capitol, the Poultry Federation is the proud voice of the poultry industry.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant is now hiring for second shift production workers, CDL drivers, and part-time employment positions with wages starting from $15.75 up to $19.35 per hour, along with a $2 attendance incentive and a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Fill out your application online at jobbite.com or in person at Pilgrim's Employment Office located at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Bill Blackwood Field in historic Leopard Stadium. We're setting the stage for tonight's 86th meeting between DeQueen and Mena. And let's go down on the sidelines now with Tony Stowers. Our injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic, personalized chiropractic care in DeQueen, offering lot adjustments, pediatric and pregnancy care, acupuncture, pharmaceutical-grade nutrition, and more. That's Simply Chiropractic with the injury update. And, Tony, it was a brutally hot evening, as I recall, last Friday night. You would expect the kids to be battling leg cramps and all that stuff. How do we come out of that scrimmage?
Well, it's the fear of every coach is when you scrimmage, in the NFL, they really hesitate playing their starters in preseason games. And, you worry about losing somebody in one of those scrimmage games, and the Leopards really came out of it really well. They had a couple of nicks, but nothing that's going to keep anybody out tonight. So a good injury report for the Leopards this evening.
Hey, let's hope we're that lucky all year long.
We need to be with our depth. We need to have a little bit of luck on our side as far as injuries go.
Short but sweet, Greg. That's the way we like our injury updates.
We'll take that every week.
Injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic, personalized chiropractic care in DeQueen, offering lot adjustments, pediatric and pregnancy care, acupuncture, pharmaceutical-grade nutrition, and more. And we'll be back to take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Countdown to kickoff, 19 minutes on number one country, 92.1 KDQN DeQueen. We're back after this 3-minute break.
Arkansas Scholarship Lottery players win more than $1 million every day on scratch-off tickets. Will you be next?
Play the new Monopoly scratch-off games with top prizes from $5,000 to $100,000. You could change your life in an instant.
It's time to play, scratch, and win. Pick up a ticket today. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
At Weyerhaeuser, our trees provide clean air and water, wildlife habitat, recreation, renewable energy, great jobs, and a sustainable supply of wood for the products people use every day. We depend on strong relationships with our communities because without your support, we can't operate. And perhaps most of all, we depend on our diverse and talented people who join our team. We're serious about safety, driven to achieve excellence, and proud of what we do. We offer a wide range of exciting career opportunities for people who are just as passionate about making a difference as we are.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Football is a way of life for our community, and supporting our community is a way of life for Farmers Bank and Trust. We believe that support isn't just offering great products and services, it's being active in our community. Whether it's cheering on the home team on Friday nights or supporting academic programs during the day, Farmers Bank and Trust is our community's biggest fan. Find a branch near you at myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Our national anthem played by the DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band in big numbers this year. Now it's time to take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Don's Easy Pay, family-owned and operated business that has been serving customers for over 30 years, carrying name-brand appliances, electronics, TVs, computers, and home furnishings. We offer rent-to-own, 120 days same as cash, and retail sales for our customers. We go above and beyond to take care of your needs. And now, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Don's Easy Pay. And we'll start with the Leopards offensively. Running out of that flex foam, the quarterback will be a sophomore, Cole Binkley, 155-pounder, will wear number 7. His fullback will be Caden Ahumada. He rushed for last year, one of the better athletes on the team for the Leopards. Last year, he rushed for 88 yards on 31 carries. He also had 4 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown in the scrimmage last week against Waldron. The slot back who will get most of the carries tonight, Ty Lindsay. Ty is a 160-pound senior. He rushed for 65 yards last year And in the scrimmage last week against Waldron, he had 8 carries for 72 yards. And the other slot back will be Ulysses Cotto, wears number 4, just a sophomore. Ulysses, a 155-pounder, will wear number 4. Leopards had 10 different ball carriers in that Waldron scrimmage last week, Greg. And they'll shuffle. They'll play 3 different fullbacks, 3 different slot backs. We'll see a lot of guys carry the football tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different guys carrying the football all night long for the Leopards as they try to rest people with the limited numbers they have.
They averaged 6.7 yards per carry last week against Waldron, and they'd love to do that again tonight. Across the 2 wideouts for the Leopards. A couple of will be junior Ben Manuski, 145-pounder, number 11, and a sophomore Trenton Matthews, 160-pounder, number 14. And across the offensive line for the Leopards, the tackles will be Logan Chandler at 245 and Jacob Olati, all-conference performer, 300 pounds, 6'2", bench presses 300 pounds. The guards will be Asurio Lopez, 235-pounder, sophomore, 65, and also Esteban Alvarez, a 180-pound sophomore at right guard. And the center, another sophomore, number 75, Kanan Billingsley, 5'11", 230. That's your starting lineup offensively for the Leopards. Now let's go to the Mena Bearcats and look at their starting lineup. Their quarterback will be a senior, Gabe Corcoran, 150-pounder. In his backfield, the workhorse, as Greg mentioned earlier in the pregame, will be number 33, Jaden Felix, 215-pound senior, number 33. The halfback, Brody Peters, a sophomore, and the fullback, Colby Davis, a senior, averaged 6.6 yards per carry a year ago. The wideouts, a couple of sophomores for Mena, Elijah Smith at 150 and Sean Sullivan at 145. And across the Mena offensive line, as Greg mentioned, not nearly as big as the Bearcats we're used to seeing. The center is J.D. Murphy at 180. The guards are Tristan Crane at 195 and Kaysler Hasley at 225. And the tackles are Carter Causey at 195 and Hunter Cannon at 225. Now let's take a look at the Leopards defensively. They'll go with a 3-4 look this year. The down linemen will be at tackle Payne Thornton at 280, a senior. The nose man will be Will Collins, 215, a junior. And the other lineman, Luke Pierce, 155, a junior. Now their linebackers, they call them Mike, Sam, and Will linebackers, much like the college teams label their guys. Trey Brown, I have to get used to him. He switched to number 12 this year. Also, the other linebacker, he plays the Mike linebacker. The Will linebacker is Micah Gibson, a senior at 185. And the Sam linebacker, Caden Ahumada, all-conference returning. Squats 400, runs a 4.7 40 as he's on the Leopard sprint teams on the relays. The X-Man, they called him Luke Pierce, we mentioned. The Viper, they call Fernando Aprecio. Let me say that again. Aprecio, 580, a junior. And in the secondary, the cornerbacks will be John Bahina, 130-pound junior. Donovan Esther, nice to have him back after an injury-filled sophomore season. Donovan at 140. And the safety will be Ulysses Cotto at 155, who had that big pick 6 last week against Waldron. And the free safety is Garrett Matthews at 150, a senior. And, Greg, just a couple of thoughts on that Leopard defense. You got to credit Garrett Matthews, in line to be the starting quarterback this year, unselfishly switches to defense when they start to switch offenses.
Yeah, and I think that's just representative of what kind of kid he is. He's a good kid. He's going to do anything to help the team win, and he's going to play wherever he's needed. And don't you think?
I agree. And Tony Stowers on the sidelines. How exciting was it to see Ulysses Cotto with that pick 6 covering 38 yards?
Oh, it was very exciting. I know Ulysses really, really well and his family, and it couldn't happen to a better young man. And he was hyped up in warm-ups tonight. I said, are you going to take another one back today? And he said, I'm going to try, sir. And that's a typical answer he'd give you.
And, Greg, also Donovan Esther back there, we mentioned he was out last year with an injury, but you watched him play in junior high. He gives the team a little speed.
Well, he gives them a lot of speed, and he's going to be a great cover quarterback. And he's maybe the fastest player on the team.
And, Tony, we talked about the strength of this defense. Are their linebackers? Ahumada, 76 tackles. Trey Brown, 74 tackles. Luke Pierce, 53 tackles in just 6 games a year ago.
Yeah, we talk about depth and the lack of depth on the Leopard team. Linebackers not the spot where we're lacking depth. Matter of fact, those guys led the tackle charts last year, and it's good to have them back in the middle of that defense.
And in the scrimmage last week, Pierce had 9 tackles, Brown 8, Ahumada had 5. Well, that's your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Don's Easy Pay, family-owned and operated business that has been serving customers for over 30 years, carrying name-brand appliances, electronics, TVs, computers, and home furnishings. We offer rent-to-own, 120 days, same as cash in retail sales for our customers. We go above and beyond to take care of your needs. Don's Easy Pay, proud to present you the starting lineups tonight. We'll be back with more pregame. We'll get Greg and Tony's keys to victory. Countdown to kickoff, 9 minutes on your number one country, 92.1. Back after this 3-minute break.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. You know, there's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We love football season because it's a special time with family and friends. As your Attorney General, I'll work to keep dangerous criminals off our streets so we can all focus on what matters most, our faith, our family, and our friends. I'm Tim Griffin, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by Tim Griffin for Attorney General.
Whew, boy, it's getting hot and humid out here. That dang Arkansas sun is getting to me. I need something to cool down.
Well, hey, I heard Cactus Plaza has finally started their snow fun season. Want to go get a snow fun with me?
Oh, that definitely sounds refreshing. Where is it and what are the flavors?
Cactus Plaza is located at 816 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen, and they have over 50 flavors all available in like 4 different sizes. And they're open from 12 to 8 p.m. daily, so it's perfect. My favorite flavor is the fuzzy navel.
Sweet, let's go.
That's Cactus Plaza, now open for snow fun season.
Arkansas State Parks are your passport to all kinds of adventures. And camping is just the beginning. Our parks can take you hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, fishing, and some of them can even take you back in time. Our 52 state parks offer fun, adventure, history, and so much more. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Visit ArkansasStateParks.com and see where we can take you next.
State Representative Deanne Vaught is proud to support the DeQueen Leopards, Ashdown Panthers, Horatio Lions, Foreman Gators, Dirks Outlaws, and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Representative Vaught reminds us that our children are our future. Please continue to support all our area schools. Southwest Arkansas is a great place to live and raise our family. Deanne is proud to represent District 87 in the Arkansas House and proud to support this broadcast for the football fans in our area.
Paid for by Deanne Vaught Campaign Committee.
Located in a beautiful, quiet part of Arkansas, Southern Arkansas University offers personalized tour visits, faculty, and staff who invest in student success and a caring campus community. SAU allows you to choose from over 100 degrees in 4 distinct colleges and the school graduate studies. SAU not only offers a broad range of academic programs, including unique offerings to the state and region, but the first university south of Little Rock to offer a doctoral degree through the College of Education. Start calling SAU your home today by applying at saumag.edu. Go Mule Riders!
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Leopard Stadium. Let's get tonight's keys to victory, brought to you by Diamond Bank, offering sound and meaningful financial services. And we'll start with you, Tony.
Well, I talked to 2 coaches before the ball game, Coach Parson and Coach Bell. They both gave me the same key to victory, which is conditioning. And that's what I'm going to go with, the team in the best shape. I will add to that, Coach Bell said we've run the dog out of them. So, so take that for what you will.
All right, Greg, your keys to victory.
My key to victory is to not get too overexcited to start the game. You know, they had a great scrimmage against Waldron. That Tuesday night pep rally here was outstanding. And I just don't want them to have so much adrenaline that they just don't, they use it all up in the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Jared Bannon's certainly a laid-back kind of fellow. It's kind of hard to get him excited.
Yeah.
And he's all business. I mean, you just look at him, he's all business. Well, the co-captain's getting set to meet at the center of the field for the Leopards. It'll be Caden Ahumada, Jared Matthews, and number 34, Micah Gibson. And for the Bearcats, it's going to be number 6, Gabe Corcoran, number 33, Jaden Felix, and number 45 for the Bearcats, Colby Davis. And we'll go down on the field now where Tony Stowers will have tonight's coin toss as he's mic'd up with the referee tonight.
All right, y'all both got all the bugs out last week in the scrimmage, right? We talked about the knee pads being over your knees and everything. Couldn't that right, okay? Make sure you're helping us with your team on that. We don't want to send somebody out for that. We want y'all to be on the field, okay? Help us with that. We'll try to talk you through it if we can. Sportsmanship. Take care of your teams. You're out here for a reason, okay? If you can't do it in the classroom, you can't do it out here. Listen to us. We're going to try to talk you through some of those. If I say, hey, number 6, will you get number 33? Please help me. That means he's doing something I don't want to penalize, but I'm going to have to, okay? I got any questions about that? Yes, all right. Your coaches took care of the toss for us. They decided what we're going to do. But just for the crowd, we're going to flip a fake coin, okay? If I drop it, we'll do it again. What's your call? Heads. Okay, here we go. It's tails. You've won the toss. You wanted to receive, right? Yes, sir. Okay, you would like to kick from that clock, right? Yes, sir. All right, cool. Y'all line up on that side facing me. You guys line up right here.
All right, so as you heard, the Leopards won the toss. I'm not, Tony, that happens frequently where they decide the coin toss before they ever come out here. But I'm not sure I've ever heard a referee admit that.
That's a first for me as well. I like it.
All right, so the Leopards are going to receive to start the football game. Mena will kick off and have the scoreboard at their back to start tonight's action. And kind of interesting there, Greg, that the Leopards win the toss, and they want to send that Flex Bone, the sophomore quarterback, and that offense out on the field.
Well, I think one of the things they want to do is get a good positive start. And I think that being on offense, you're in control of your destiny. And so you can do what you can do, and I think that's the best thing. They can move the ball down the field, get a couple of first downs, 2 or 3, maybe go in and score. It's going to be a real big lift for the team starting out.
Tony, I tell you what, the crowd has really come out tonight. It's one of the better crowds we've seen at Leopard Stadium in a while for both schools.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time to still get out here. We love you listening on the radio, but there's a few seats left, but it's a good crowd.
We'll remind you folks that the DQTV will be available for viewing after tonight's game. Since it's a home game, we don't show it live, but it will be archived and you can watch it at your convenience. And just to tell you how to do that really quick, you go to the stream can be found by going to the DeQueen Public Schools homepage at DeQueenLeopards.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll see the KDQN DQTV live stream graphic. Click on the graphic and the screen will open up for you. So we hope you'll go back and after the game, enjoy the action on video tonight as we are in cooperation with Bo McCaslin. We've got Dayton Newberry up here doing a great job to our left, and appreciate that partnership with the Queen Schools.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Oh, the Queen Leopards. Here come the Leopards out of the north end zone. And tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by Sevier County Farmers Cooperative. New location, 801 West Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen, former Gentry Chevrolet location. Their new location is having an open house on September 20th. So now until the 20th, for every purchase of $100 or more at the co-op store or the service station, you'll be entered to win a drawing for a 4x6 Muddy Striker deer, blind, and stand. Now, Mr. Deer Hunter, I understand that's a pretty nice gift.
That's a very nice gift. It's definitely worth going to see their new store, all the new things they have there. It looks great. And as a bonus, you spend $100, you get entered in a chance to win a blind that is a great blind for deer hunting.
All right. Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by our friends at Sevier County Farmers Cooperative. Back deep for the Leopards will be Ty Lindsay and Donovan Esther. And the 86th meeting between the Leopards and the Bearcats underway. Esther takes it at the 15, right back up the middle, crosses the 30 before he'll be brought backward by white shirts. They'll spot it at about the 29-yard line, so that's where the Leopards will begin. First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Good return by Esther there. Probably getting his feet back under him after a year off from injury, Jay.
So the Leopards with good field position, first and 10 at their 28. And actually going to mark it at the 29-yard line. I actually thought he got a little bit across the 30. That's kind of a tough spot.
Yeah, they kind of pushed him back.
Leopards going to go into the wishbone formation this time, getting the calls. Lindsey running right. He's the 30, cuts back to his left. Now back outside to his right, and he's going to get up to about the 33-yard line. Pick up a 4 on first down, Greg, so you call that a successful play. And this actually lined up in the wishbone that time.
They lined up in the wishbone, and that was a successful play. 4 yards is what we're looking for.
Second down and 6 at the 33-yard line as checking in, actually Cole Binkley. He's going to get in a lot of running tonight, Greg, running back and forth from the sidelines to get the play from his dad.
He is.
Offensive coordinator Philip Binkley. We'll watch that play clock. It's down to 17. They get the snap off. Here comes Esther, 40, 45, up to the 47-yard line. That's Kodo. And a nice pickup of 14 yards, giving 15 out to the 48. And that'll move the chains for the Leopards.
The Bearcats thought they came up with the football, but he was down before the ball came out. Good run by Ulysses Kodo there.
Just a sophomore, Greg, but he showed some shiftiness on that carry. They'll go back to the wishbone again. Ahumada's the fullback. Getting the calls. Lindsey running right. Tries to get outside. Can't do it. Going to be hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Back at the 42-yard line.
Flag on the play, Jay.
So we'll sort all that out. If the play stands, it's going to be a loss of about 6 yards.
Yeah, I think Mena Bearcats are going to get called for pulling his helmet off.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll get the down over and get a little yardage. It's a loss of 4 for Lindsey. Well, Mr. Statman, Tony, do you give him a loss of 4 on that?
Not if we get the down again.
Okay. Works for me, and it's a major penalty, Greg. 15-yarder all the way into Bearcat territory, down to the Mena 41-yard line. Wow.
That's a 15-yard
big play for us when we got from that. That's a 20-yard play right there, Jay.
Wow. Here comes Ahumada. No, it's a play action. Keeping is Binkley. Lots of running room. Across the 30 all the way down to the 29-yard line. Pick up a 12-4. And I've already lost the football here on the first series.
Great play by Binkley there to pull the ball out of Ahumada's belly and just take it out. You know, that's just reading the right read and taking the ball where they're not.
Sophomore quarterback, like a coach on the field. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. There goes Ahumada right up the center of the field. We'll get down to about the 25-yard line. We've got another flag thrown in late. Now let's sort all that out. The play stands. We pick up of about 4 yards. Well, maybe it wasn't a flag.
No, there wasn't a flag. It was a towel, I think, Jay.
Okay, we'll give Ahumada 4 yards on his first carry of the night. It's second down and 6 at the Mena 25-yard line. Binkley to Lindsey. Cuts back to his left, and he'll get down to about the 23-yard line. Tough going that time. He'll pick up 2 as the Bearcats stiffen defensively. This is going to bring up a third down and 4. Big play right here. Obviously, we're in 4 down territory.
That's what I was going to say. I think we're in 4 down territory, so we need to make sure that we need to get positive yardage here, so we got an opportunity to go for it on 4th down if we need to.
Leopards coming off their 29-yard line have a 3rd and 4 at the Mena 23. Wishbone set. Ahumada gets the call, and he's going to be fighting for that first down yardage. They're going to mark him just about a half yard short, I do believe, just inside the 20-yard line. Let's see what the spot is there. No, gets a good spot. First down as they gave him forward progress. I was about to mention, Greg, it's kind of hard to knock Ahumada backwards.
Yeah, the first guy didn't knock him backwards. It took 3 of them. He's running hard with his head down and moved that pile backwards for 3 yards.
4th first down of this drive, and the Leopards in the red zone at the Mena 19. Getting the call, will be inside the 15-yard line down to the 14. That was Ahumada again, and Caden will pick up 5. He's got 3 carries for 13 yards here in the early going.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Gentry Chevrolet, online at gentrychevyinc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal.
8:30 to go, opening quarter. Leopards threatening to take the lead here. 2nd down and 5 at the Mena 14-yard line. Fakes to Ahumada. This time Binkley
Ball on the ground, covered it.
And we've got a fumble, and the Bearcats have turned the Leopards away. Ouch. That hurt.
Yeah, that was recovered by number 8, Michael Sullivan, a sophomore for the Bearcats.
So the first mistake of the ball game, costly, as the Leopards will turn it over inside the red zone, and Mena will take over at their own 19-yard line.
Great offensive series until that fumble, though, Jay. It just Binkley got hit as he faked the ball, and it just came loose. He couldn't maintain control of it.
And that's one thing the Leopards did not do, Tony, in that scrimmage was turn it over against Walden.
That's right.
1st and 10 Bearcats at their 19, and we've got a whistle before the snap. And let's see what that's all about.
Got a flag on the play.
Offsides against the Queen, so a mental error there defensively. And I tell you what, that just drives your defensive coordinator, Richard Bell, nuts as somebody lines up offsides.
Yeah, that was Fernando Aparicio.
So it's first
jumping offside there. I'm sorry, Jeff.
And 5 at the 24-yard line. Toss sweep to Felix, their big ball carrier, lowers his shoulder, and he'll get across the 30 up to about the 31-yard line. He'll pick up 7 on his first carry of the night. That'll move the chains for the Bearcats.
Good hit by Donovan Esther and Trey Brown. They both hit him low, got him down once he got there. He didn't move forward, did he?
8:05 to go, opening quarter, no score. Leopard drive stalled on a turnover inside the Mena 20-yard line. Now the Bearcats get a first down on their first offensive effort of the night. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Corcoran's in the pistol. Felix will line up to his left. It's a little toss sweep to his sophomore wideout, Elijah Smith.
Good tackle by Gary Matthews.
He's going to get up to the 35-yard line, but that's it. Pick up a 4 yards for Elijah Smith, and it'll bring up 2nd down at 6. The Bearcats run a little jet sweep there. And Elijah Smith picks up 4 yards, 2nd down at 6. We may not see many passes tonight, Greg. We're in a fast-moving ball game.
Yeah, I don't think we will.
Corcoran in the pistol again. Long count. Now he's going to step back and look to the sidelines and change the play. Now he's back in the pistol, a running back to each side. Corcoran, we've got movement in the backfield, and the whistle will stop the action. One of his running backs got an early start, Greg. That procedure penalty will put him back 2nd and 10.
That was number 45, Jacob Hibbs. Got a little jump before the ball.
That'll move the football back to the 30-yard line where it's 2nd down and 11. That Leopard defense, of course, they've got experience at linebackers with Gibson, Ahumada, Trey Brown, and also Luke Pierce. 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line. Corcoran in the pistol. Felix is going to line up about 8 yards deep this time. Play action. Flips it out in the flat, complete, and a great open field tackle at the 32-yard line. A short game.
That was number 4, Ulysses Cotto. Right there as soon as he caught the ball.
And the receiver was number 4 for the Bearcats, Jair Hernandez. But as Greg mentioned, only a pickup of a couple of yards. And now let's see if the Leopards can get a stop and get off the field on this 3rd and about 9. Line to get for Mena's their 41-yard line. Both teams working that play clock on down. We're down to 12 now as Mena breaks their huddle. Big play here on this 3rd and 9 for the Leopard defense. Corcoran in the pistol. Felix lines up to his left. Corcoran wants to throw the football. Screen pass complete, and he has running room. Felix across the 45 up to the 49-yard line. That was a beautifully designed play from Corcoran to Felix on the screen pass.
Yeah, finally tackled by Garrett Matthews after a gain of 17.
Yep. They set that screen pass up beautifully, and they convert on the 3rd and 9 out to the Mena 48-yard line. 5:50 to go, opening quarter, no score. But Mena on the move now after recovering the Leopard fumble. Corcoran in the pistol. Felix lines up to his left. And now then the referee will stop the play, and we've got a timeout, Bearcats. So we'll take 1-2 with 5:37 to go, opening quarter. No score between DeQueen and Mena. We're back in 1 minute.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
New vehicles are arriving weekly at Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen, but most times they sell the day they arrive. Most times they were custom ordered by people like you. Let the friendly staff at Gentry Chevrolet help you order your new vehicle exactly like you want it. And in 6 to 10 weeks, it'll be sitting in your driveway. As the world changes, so does car buying, and the folks at Gentry Chevrolet will be glad to help you navigate your way through buying a new vehicle in 2022. Gentry Chevrolet is at 1027 Highway 70 East in DeQueen, or you can check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
DeQueen Leopards football proudly presented by the Queen Auto Group, our area's Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealer, and by Weyerhaeuser. We don't just grow trees.
Well, the first time out of the half taken by the Bearcats as they're looking at 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. And Corcoran was underneath center. Now he's going to back up and look to the sidelines as they'll audibilize again. He's underneath center this time again. Turns, quick opener, and the ball carrier's belted at the line of scrimmage. No gain, maybe a yard up the midfield as the Leopards stayed at home and dropped the ball carrier, number 45, Colby Davis, quickly.
Yeah. Number 34, Micah Gibson's all over him there.
Boy, he got a favorable spot. Gave him 3 yards on that.
Yeah.
Okay. 2nd and 7 at the DeQueen 49-yard line.
I didn't think he crossed the 50, did you, Jay?
I thought he got hit at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, me too.
All right, 2nd down and 7. 5 minutes to go here, opening quarter, no score. Corcoran in the pistol. Takes a snap, leaves it with Felix. He's at midfield with a head of steam. He'll get down to the 45-yard line for 4 tough yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats.
Number 64, Juan Penaloza on the tackle there, along with number 34, Micah Gibson.
Leopards going to check in some beef now. Greg, I see a Lottie checking in. Also, Payne Thornton coming back in after a brief breather. We got a little beef up front now, as we'll try to stop the Bearcats on this 3rd and 3.
I tell you that, Jacob's a big boy.
All-conference performer a year ago for the Leopards. Corcoran will go underneath center on this 3rd and 3 from the 45. Collides with his running back.
A good stop right there.
And the Leopards stuffed the running back after maybe a yard. Felix will get to the, I think we'll give him another good spot, Greg, down to 43.
Trey Brown's the first one to hit him. He didn't go anywhere after they hit him.
They're going to give him 2 yards on that, so it's going to bring up 4th and 1. Again, I didn't think he got anything out of that, but they give him 2 yards. All right, 4th and 1 in a scoreless ball game at the DeQueen 43-yard line, and the Bearcats are going to go for it. Here we go. Corcoran underneath center. 4th and a yard. Whistle stopping the play, and the Leopards are going to use their first timeout of the half. So with 3:27 to go, Mena looking at 4th and 1 at the DeQueen 43, and we're scoreless. And we're back in 1 minute.
At
Idabel National Bank, we encourage you to use your skills to make a positive impact in your community through volunteerism. A world of kindness comes from people just like you who care by volunteering. Community service is so important to us at Idabel National Bank, and working together, we can make our dreams become a reality. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DQTV Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DQTV Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DQTV Athletics, DQTV Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
They'll hand off to Jaden Felix, and the Leopards, a stone wall. Felix, I don't believe got anything, Greg.
No, they held him to no gain. 4th and 1. It's going to be a turnover. The Leopards are going to get the football at the 43-yard line.
And they didn't give him a favorable spot.
No, they didn't give him one that time, but he didn't deserve one.
So the defense for the Leopards rises to the occasion on that 4th and 1 at the Leopard 43-yard line. And now then, Binkley and the offense will check back in with 3:22 to go in the opening quarter. And the Leopard offense had a great drive a moment ago, Greg, that ended in a turnover.
They did a great drive. Just need to hold on to the football.
Hand off to Lindsey, coming right, 45, and he's going to get up to about the 47-yard line for a pickup of 4 on first down. Again, that's exactly what Coach Bannon wants, 3 or 4 yards a carry, and Lindsey delivers 4 that time.
Tackled by number 45 for the Bearcats, Colby Davis.
Lindsey will stay in the game most of the time. They will rotate the fullbacks because all 3 of those guys play on defense, so they want to keep a fresh fullback in there, and then they'll rotate that other slot frequently.
Trey Brown's the fullback now.
And getting the call is Cotto coming left, midfield, gets a block, 45, 40, all the way down to the Mena, 38-yard line. That's a nice pickup of 15 yards by Ulysses Cotto. They're actually going to spot him down to the 35-yard line. So that's a pickup of 17 for Cotto and another Leopard first down.
Good blocking there by Trey Brown and number 9, Fernando Aparicio, to pop him outside there, and he just took off.
1st and 10 at the Mena 35-yard line. Here comes Cotto again, running left. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Shed that would be tackled, and he gets inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Nice, tough run of 7 yards for Cotto.
Great run by Cotto there. I thought he was going to be down at the line of scrimmage. He just shucked that guy and went up for another 5 or 6 yards.
Pickup of 7 for the sophomore slot back, Ulysses Cotto. And the Leopards moving again, 2nd down and 3 at the Mena 28-yard line. Binkley brings them to the line of scrimmage. Trey Brown, the fullback. And this time Binkley looks to keep. He's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield.
He may have lost a half a yard there.
Back to about the 29-yard line as he just faked to the last man through and tried to follow those 3 guys, but Mena got great penetration. They're going to say a loss of 1 there, Greg, so we'll call it 3rd and 4. Again, you got to figure the Leopards are in 4-down territory at the Mena 29-yard line. Binkley underneath center leaves it with Trey Brown. And Trey fighting for yardage. He's going to get inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line.
Good run by Trey Brown there. Just ducked his head and ran hard straight ahead.
Pickup of 6, and that'll move the chains. 6 first downs in the opening quarter for the Leopards, Greg. When was the last time we were able to say that?
I don't know.
Inside 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Here comes Ty Lindsey. Tries to slide outside to his right, but gives ground, and we've got a flag thrown in late, usually in the neighborhood of an illegal block.
Good tackle there by Michael Escobar, too.
Yep.
The Bearcats.
They dropped Ty back at the 24-yard line, so if the play stands, it's a loss of a yard, but Leopard's going to give ground. You know, when you run wide like that, it's hard to keep from blocking in the back.
Especially when you cut in and then go back out.
It's a 10-yard penalty. Leopards penalized twice now for 15 yards, and they're behind the chains now, 1st and 20, back at the 33-yard line. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. Leopards trying to get some points on the board, but now looking at 1st and 20. They'll hand off to Cotto, coming left. Cotto, 30. He breaks a tackle, and he'll leap to about the 26-yard line. He's going to get about 7 of them back that time, Greg, before he ran out of real estate on the near side.
Another good run by Ulysses Cotto for a sophomore. He's doing a really good job in the first quarter of the first game, Jay.
46 yards on 4 carries. Now then, the Leopards looking at 2nd down and about 13. And the Leopards may not snap it again this quarter as Binkley comes to the sidelines. 20 on the play clock, 12 on the game clock. So that's going to do it for the opening quarter. We'll switch ends of the field with our score. Leopards nothing, Bearcats nothing. We're back in 1 minute.
Fun and Learnland Preschool and Daycare in Sevier County Developmental Center is located at 151 College Drive in DeQueen. Every classroom has a low child-to-staff ratio, which means your child will receive more one-on-one interaction with teachers. Every classroom has daily lesson plans and schedules that help prepare children for kindergarten. For more information on programs at Fun and Learnland Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, contact Betty Edwards at 584-3416 extension 2.
Hi, I'm Treasure State Dennis Milligan. I want to talk to you about the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a tool that helps grandparents like me save for their grandchildren's future education. With as little as $10 a month, you can help our next generation and get a state tax deduction.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Second quarter tonight brought to you by Southeast Feed, proud supporters of Leopard Sports, serving Sevier County for over a decade, carrying a wide variety of feed, horse tack, and cattle supplies. At Southeast Feed, you not only get value for your money, but you get quality and top-notch friendly service. That's Southeast Feed out in your neck of the woods.
They're great guys, man. See them every week.
And the second quarter tonight brought to you by Southeast Feed. Well, Greg, an impressive quarter for the Leopards. We've done everything right except put points on the board so far.
Yeah, well, we're headed that way, Jay. We had a mistake. I think that's the only thing that cost us the first drive. This drive, we've done really well. Got more, like you said, more first downs in the first quarter than we can remember.
2nd and 13 at the 26. Here comes Lindsey. Gets a block, and Ty's going to get down to about the 21-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 22, so that's a gain of 4 yards. And now then the Leopards are going to be looking at 3rd down and about 9, not the down in distance that you like to find yourself in the flex bone offense, but it is 4 down.
Still 4 down territory. I think that's what you look at. I don't think we don't even try to get it all this time. We just try to get it in 2 downs. That's what I would go with anyway.
So Cole Binkley gets the instructions from his dad, offensive coordinator Philip Binkley. Leopards up to the line of scrimmage. Ahumada.
He fumbled again.
Fumbled the football.
Got it back, though.
Wow.
He got it back.
And the Leopards might have got a first down on that fumble. He fumbled it forward. What a break that was.
Yeah.
Gain is good enough for another.
So they move it from the 21 down to the 12-yard line. So he wound up fumbling the ball forward.
Leopards are 4 for 4 on 3rd down.
And Caden actually recovered that fumble, didn't
he? Yeah, he did.
Yes. Wow. Leopards fortunate there. And the Leopards have a 1st and 10 just outside the Mena 12-yard line. Let's see if we can punch it in here and take the lead. Binkley underneath. Hands off to Lindsey, coming right. Ties.
Oh, he
fumbled the football again, and they're going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Leopards do recover and actually pick up a couple of yards again, down to about the maybe 1 yard down to the 11-yard line. And once again, fortunate. That's the third fumble of the night, but fortunately we just lost one of them.
Bounced right back in his hands like he dribbled it.
That's right.
Looked like Dayton Newberry handling the ball.
Going down the court.
Dayton's our engineer tonight up here in the press box for DQTV. Doing a great job with the video.
She's got her engineer's cap on, too.
Yep, she's ready to go. 2nd down and 9, and now then the Leopards are going to take their second timeout of the half. So with 10:06 to go until intermission, no score, but the Leopards are threatening. We're back in 1 minute.
Ready for a music tour through the Arkansas Delta? Let's see. Johnny Cash Boyhood Home? Check. A new rockabilly exhibit? Check again. A live broadcast of the country's longest-running blues radio program? We've got it. The bronze bust of Levon Helm? On the list. Find these spots and more as you travel the Arkansas Delta Music Trail. Go to thenewdeltabyways.com to see all the driving tours through the Arkansas Delta Byways region.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's nothing at the half.
The Woods Agency, Shelter Insurance. Are you covered? Check with Jeff Woods. The Queen Abstract Company. We worry about the details of real estate transactions so you don't have to. And Bailey Discount Building Supply. Everything for the home builder and do-it-yourselfer.
Leopards used their second time out of the half, looking at this 2nd and 9 at the Bearcats' 11-yard line. Binkley underneath center. They'll go to the flex bone this time. Hand off to Cotto coming left, and he's going to be hitting the backfield. He falls forward to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
That time, number 45, Colby Davis, stayed home, did a good job for the Bearcats, and they just had made Ulysses cut back inside, and he got him before he could get very far.
Now, the first 4 times they ran that play, Greg, they picked up 46 yards.
Yeah.
That time, Mena defended it much better. And now then the Leopards need a play here on this 3rd down and 8, just outside the 10-yard line. The Leopards can get a first down just inside the Mena 3. They'll hand off to the fullback, and Mena's going to stiffen. That's going to be Trey Brown on the carry. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line, but it's going to bring up 4th down and a big play coming up. And I have no idea if we have a field goal kicker. Do you, Tony?
They had a couple of kids trying from this range, Bahina for the most part, and it was off and on.
Okay. John Bahina listed as the kicker. Looks like the Leopards are going to go for it here as they'll send Binkley back in the lineup. They need 9 yards for a touchdown. They need about 6 yards for a first down. And let's see what offensive coordinator Philip Binkley draws up on this 4th down play. Binkley will run the option right, pitches to Lindsey, and he's going to be hit and driven out of bounds. And Mena stiffens inside the DeQueen 10-yard line, and the Bearcats will take over on downs.
Knox makes the play for Mena.
That's a big stand for Mena, Greg.
Good defensive play by the Bearcats that time. They just got Ty Lindsey, strung him out all the way to the sideline, just wouldn't let him get around the corner.
So with 8:36 to go until halftime, Mena's about to start just their second offensive series.
Yeah. We've driven the ball well, Jay, till we got down inside the 20, and then we lost the ball once, had a couple of fumbles here that cost us, field position on this drive, I think. And we're doing everything right except scoring.
Leopards have the Bearcats pinned back deep at their own 9-yard line. Let's see if the defense can force a turnover here. Corcoran in the pistol.
Go.
2nd down and a long 3 for Mena. 8:10 to go, opening or first half. No score. We owe you a station break. You're listening to KDQN DeQueen. As we're halfway through the second quarter, just 30 minutes of clock time into the ball game. Second down, a long 3 for Mena at their 15-yard line. Corcoran will line up in the pistol. Bad snap, but he retrieves it, flips it out in the flat, complete. And Luke Pierce out there quickly, along with Donovan Esther, will blow that up. Back at about the 13-yard line. They'll lose 2 on that.
Luke Pierce was there first to stop him, then Donovan Esther and Ulysses Cotto brought him down. Great defensive play by the Leopards there.
Cox made a nice juke as Luke was zeroed in about to plaster him, and he was able to dodge Luke a little bit, but Esther was there to clean things up. And now it's going to bring up 3rd and about 5, and this is a big, big play for the Leopard defense, Greg.
Yes, sir, it is. And we've got to hold them here and force them to punt, and maybe we can get a good run back and get a score before halftime.
Corcoran will go underneath center this time. Now he'll stand up and look to the sidelines, and looks like Mena may use another timeout. Yep. So the Bearcats use their second timeout of the half. We'll take 1-2 with 6:50 to go until intermission. Leopards nothing, Mena nothing. Back in 1 minute.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant is now hiring for second shift production workers, CDL drivers, and part-time employment positions with wages starting from $15.75 up to $19.35 per hour, along with a $2 attendance incentive and a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Fill out your application online at jobbite.com or in person at Pilgrim's Employment Office located at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Mena will run the bootleg. They fire, and it's going to be caught over the middle at the 30, at the 40, gets a block. It's a foot race down the near sidelines. He cuts back at the 25, and the Leopards are finally going to run him out of bounds at the DeQueen 20-yard line. Wow, what a big play for the Bearcats as they move it from their 13 down to the DeQueen 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 67 yards from Corcoran to who was the receiver on that, Tony?
It was number 80.
Yep, number 80. I didn't even have him on my list of statistics.
Day.
Yeah, Elijah Day. Wow, 67 yards.
Elijah Day is a good basketball player, good athlete.
He is.
That turned the game completely, or turned the field position completely around. Now Mena in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 20. Corcoran will go underneath center this time. Pickup of 67 yards. Felix gets the call. Has a little seam, and he'll get inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line before black shirts arrive and corral him.
Brought down by number 32, Caden Ahumada, and number 34, Micah Gibson for the Leopards.
2nd down and 8. That's a nicely designed play. They bootlegged the quarterback to the left and brought the tight end, Day, across the middle, and he was wide open. 67 yards. Leopards fortunate to track him down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they were. I thought he was going to score.
2nd and 8 at the DeQueen 18-yard line. Corcoran has him set. Now he stands up and looks to the sidelines, back underneath center, takes a snap. Inside handoff to the first man through, and he has decent yardage down to about the 14-yard line before he's pushed back by Pierce and others.
Got a flag.
A little extracurricular activity down there on the tail end of that tackle.
I think that's going to be on the Leopards, Jay.
Yeah, a little aggressive that time. Yeah. Personal foul.
Yep.
I was afraid of that. So that'll be half the distance to the goal from the 14-yard line. Should put it at around the 7.
1st and goal to go.
Wow.
So we went from hoping for a punt and scoring to fighting for our lives here now.
Put it all the way down to the 5-yard line. So the Bearcats have a golden opportunity now at the Leopard 5-yard line. First and goal. Corcoran overloads the right side, and he's going to keep, and he's going to be hit in the backfield by number 5. That's McCaden Smith, and he'll be dropped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Nice play by the sophomore Smith that time.
Yeah, good play on defense there by the Leopards. 3 more.
They tried to fool the Leopards that time with everybody going right, and the quarterback just kind of kept up the middle, but McCaden Smith, young sophomore, wasn't fooled, stayed at home, made the stop. Second and goal at the Leopard 5-yard line. Corcoran has them set. Again, they overload the right side. Bring a man in motion to the right, and we've got movement now. That might cost the Bearcats 5 more.
You know, Jay, if I were the Bearcats, I think I would give it the ball to number 33 4 times if it took that many.
Not bad strategy when you have a horse like that, 215-pounder Jaden Felix. He scored 7 touchdowns a year ago.
So now we're down. We got him 2nd and 10 now.
From back at the 10-yard line. Bearcats break their huddle down to 4:15 to go until halftime. Nothing else. Mena's not going to leave the Leopards much time to work with. Corcoran, long count. Brings a man in motion to the right. Inside handoff. Leopards read it well.
Ahumada got it.
Ahumada will drop the ball carrier for a big loss. Back at about the 16-yard line. Wow.
That was number 33, Jaden Felix, and Ahumada just hit him behind the line of scrimmage and just took him down.
He'll lose 6 yards on that, Greg. Mena's kind of getting cute with the play calling down here on the goal line, running a lot of misdirection stuff. And now it's 3rd and goal from back at the 16-yard line. They had a 1st and goal at the 5. Leopards bring in a couple of fresh defensive linemen. You got to figure the Bearcats are in field goal position here. They break their huddle down to 3:25 to go until halftime. 3rd and goal. Cochran wants to throw. Airing it out for the end zone. Has a man wide open, but he overthrew him. At the goal line, incomplete. And the Leopards get a huge break that time.
We watched them practice that play in warm-up, Jay, and I was just thinking that's where they're going to throw that football. And they threw it. He was wide open, just didn't hit him.
Corcoran's first incomplete pass of the night, and the Bearcats are going to send the field goal unit out. Going to put it down at the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. So it's going to be a 33-yard attempt. Ball squarely in the middle of the field. Their place kicker is number 4, Jair Hernandez. Right-footed soccer-style kicker. Low snap. It's bobbled. They're going to pick it up. Leopards after him. Scrambling to his left, and they run him out of bounds. Back at the 25-yard line. Leopards blow it up and get a big play with 3:14 to go in the half.
Great play, defensive play. I couldn't see who tackled him down there.
Number 18.
Number 18.
Luke Pierce.
Luke Pierce all over him.
Who was the holder that ran with it, Tony?
That was number 8.
That's number 8.
Yeah, Michael Sullivan.
Yeah.
And he loses about 9 yards on that.
Yeah.
And the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Well, how about that, Greg? The Bearcats had a 1st and goal at the 5. The Leopards force them into a field goal attempt and then blow it up.
Yeah, they lost 20 yards after they got that 1st and goal at the 5. Great defensive stance by the Leopard defense.
But as we mentioned, Mena hasn't left the Queen with much time to work with. 3:14. Toss sweep to Cotto coming left. Ulysses gives ground, has his feet chopped out from under him at about the 25-yard line. Gives Ulysses a yard on that carry. It's going to bring up 2nd down at 9. Well, this is not a big play offense for the Leopards. And they got to go 75 yards in less than 3 minutes. So
I say milk the clock.
Yeah.
Everybody's low on timeouts. See, everybody's got one.
Binkley comes back in with the play. Cotto comes off the field now.
Limping a little bit.
Yeah, he got his feet chopped out from under him on that carry. Micah Gibson in there now, fullback. They'll hand off to Lindsey coming right. Tries to juke a defender, does at the 25, 30, 35, has the first down, run out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A nice pickup of 12 yards for Ty Lindsey, and what a move he put on that would-be Bearcat tackler.
Great move by Ty Lindsey there, just juked that Bearcat. He just ended up grabbing for air there, and Ty just went by him and kept going.
Ty is the big play man on offense for the Leopards. Game clock down to 2:16 now as he got out of bounds as well to stop the clock. Leopards with only one timeout, but they can use that out of bounds to help buy themselves a little time here. Binkley underneath center. He wants to throw the football over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by the Bearcats. Wow, number 3.
Michael Escobar
comes up with the interception for Mena, and the Leopards have turned it over for the second time here in the first half.
Escobar
now
makes
then,
the interception for Mena.
The Bearcats has some field position.
Bearcats take control. Ball's going to be placed at the left 46 yard.
They had pretty good coverage back there. And Binkley threw it into a lot of traffic, and Mena made him pay. And the Bearcats will take over at the DeQueen 46-yard line. They have 2:12 with which to work here in the first half. One timeout left.
Leopards brought to you tonight by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Proud to present the Leopards player of the game, and by the Queen Church of Christ. Love, serve, grow.
1st and 10 Mena at the DeQueen 46 following the Leopards' second turnover of the first half. Corcoran is in the pistol. Felix lines up to his left. Corcoran wants to throw the football. And he has a receiver down to about the 36-yard line. That's going to be number 4, Jair Hernandez. That's going to be enough for a first down.
He didn't get a chance to kick it, so he decided to go out and catch the ball.
That's a pickup of 11 yards. And Mena's 4th first down, I believe, of the half. At the DeQueen 35-yard line. Corcoran in the pistol. Corcoran looking left. Corcoran flips it out in the right flat. It's incomplete. Too tall for the intended receiver, Hernandez, at the 36-yard line. Corcoran has completed 5 out of 7 here in the first half tonight. With that one, he sailed over the receiver's head, stops the clock with 1:53. 2nd down and 10 at the 35. No score in this 86th meeting. This game kind of brings back memories of the Wayne Trepp and Lonnie Barron days, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Play field position and wait for the other team to make a mistake.
That's exactly right.
2nd and 10 at the 35. Corcoran fumbles in the backfield. The ball's loose, still loose. And Ahumada wrestling for it, but I believe Corcoran got it back.
Yeah, he did. He lost.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
Big loss of 7, and the clock's still running. We're down to 1:40. And all of a sudden, it's 3rd and 17. Yeah, I remember a couple of years there. We played Mena 0-0 tie in the 70s. One year, Chuck Barnhill kicked a field goal. We beat them 3-0. A lot of low-scoring defensive struggles when Freppen and Barron.
Bearcats going to throw down the field here. We got to be ready.
And after it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 17 as we reminisce. Cochran drops back from midfield. It's a screen pass complete over the middle. Ball carrier is going to get all the way down close to the first down. At the 26-yard line, he's going to pick up about 16 yards.
Didn't quite get the first down, though, Jay.
We'll bring up 4th and 1. Who was the receiver on that?
Number 33.
Felix picks up 16. It's going to bring up a big 4th and 1. Clock's on the move, 45 seconds.
Great screenplay by the Bearcats.
That's twice they've dialed that up effectively. And now then we've got a whistle, and Mena's going to take their final timeout of the half. With 37 seconds to go, Mena looking at 4th and a yard at the DeQueen 26-yard line. And we're scoreless. We're back after this 30-second break.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? Oh, no way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
In DeQueen, see Shelter Insurance Agent Jeff Woods, proud sponsor of this Leopards broadcast.
Harris Drug and Gifts, serving DeQueen since 1964. Pilgrims of DeQueen, a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen. And Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive, quality auto body repair since 1982. All proud sponsors of DeQueen Leopard football tonight.
Well, Greg, our most experience on defense is at linebacker, but, boy, they've fallen for that screen pass a couple of times.
Yeah, they really have. I think they're taking advantage of the aggressiveness of our linebackers. They're really – Luke Pierce – there's not anybody any more aggressive than Luke Pierce, and Ahumada and Trey Brown, also really aggressive players, and they're taking advantage of that and sucking them in and getting that screen behind them.
Well, the Leopard defense stopped Mena on a 4th and 1 earlier this half. Let's see if they can do it again. Corcoran in the pistol. They're going to hand off to Felix running left. He'll have the first down inside the 25 as he'll leap to about the 21-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily as they move the chains. Mena's 5th first down of the first half. They quickly go without a huddle. 1st and 10 at the 21, and they'll spike it incomplete, stopping the clock with 25 seconds to go in the half.
Good run by number 33, Felix, that time.
Well, we're going to get a little excitement hurry up there, and just a spike by the quarterback. Slow things back down.
I don't think either one of these teams are in a hurry to in between plays. Do you?
No. Leopards will check in a couple of fresh defensive linemen. And play clock's now running, 30 seconds to go. We almost gave him a full minute, I think, on that spike. Incomplete pass. Now the play clock down to 20. Game clock stopped at 25. Bearcats will break their huddle as the play clock is down to 12. Corcoran's in the pistol. Leopards need to play defensively. Mena yet to turn it over in the first half. They did on downs one time. Corcoran's going to roll right. Leopards after him. Tries to escape. Throws it downfield. And it's going to be intercepted. Now they're going to say he's out of bounds.
No, they
caught it. Intercepted by number 3.
Flag on the far side. Donovan Esther.
Got a flag, Tony says, so we'll have to check that out. The play stands. Donovan Esther has intercepted a pass at the 2-yard line. But let's sort it all out. Referee will come over and let us know momentarily. I believe it's against Mena as the Leopards roughing the passer. Wow. That was costly. So, nullify that interception from Donovan Esther. Again, the Leopards a little bit too aggressive defensively. That's the second personal foul penalty they've had this quarter. And we'll see where they set it after they mark off the penalty. It'll be an automatic first down on the roughing the passer call. I believe it'll be first, and they're going to put it right down at the 10-yard line.
Right outside the 10-yard line, Jay.
So Mena can get a first down without scoring here, but it'd be hard. Just inches outside the 10-yard line. They do have 18 seconds with which to work. So the Leopards guilty of roughing the passer, nullifying the pass interception, and giving the Bearcats new life. 1st and 10 just outside the Leopard 10-yard line. Corcoran looks like he's going to go underneath center this time. Bearcats check in a couple of new players. He does go underneath center. He's going to roll right. Turns the corner at the 5. Shoved out of bounds by Trey Brown. Dropped out somebody on the far sidelines.
That's Steve Sullivan.
Let's hope Steve is okay. He holds the down marker or one of the chains. And, boy, Steve got hit hard over there on the near the track.
He's still down, too.
Wow. Trey Brown knocked the quarterback, Cochran, out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And Cochran went sailing right into the legs of Steve Sullivan, the chain gang. And Steve down near the track on the far side of the field. Steve did everything you're supposed to do, Greg. He dropped the chain and got about 10 yards away from the playing field. But, boy, Trey Brown really knocked that quarterback out of bounds.
Yeah, he gave him a good hit. He went flying and right into Steve over there.
So they're tending to Steve. We've got a timeout on the field with 10 seconds to go. Bearcats going to be looking at 2nd and goal at the DeQueen 5-yard line. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Pruitt's Foods is now offering pickup. The best of shopping is now online. You click it, they pick it, and you'll love it. Go to Pruitt's Foods and start shopping online and simply pick up at the store. They have the freshest produce, choicest meats, and all hand-picked by a trained Pruitt's professional shopper, ready for same-day pickup. It's Pruitt's Foods Pickup, now available in DeQueen, Broken Bow, and Valiant. Find out more online at pruittsfood.com.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender. All one word. But then, also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is 2 words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Leopard Stadium. They're still tending to Steve Sullivan on the far side of the field. Again, Steve is a member of the chain gang on the far side of the field, and he was down near the goal line. They're going to bring the what do you call those things, Greg?
Cart. UTV.
UTV. We'll bring it out, bring it over there. We'll have to find a new chain gang member. But again, Steve was down near the goal line. I believe he was holding the chain near the first down, or which would spot the first down. And again, he did everything right. He dropped the chain and got back off the field by about 10 yards like you're supposed to do. But Leopard linebacker Trey Brown just delivered a very strong hit on the quarterback, Corcoran. He wanted to make sure he didn't get in the end zone, and he knocked him out of bounds at about the 5, and Corcoran just went flying off the playing field right into Steve's legs.
And I think now Jeff Woods is going to have to do something over there for it's going to happen. They've got plenty of people over there, so we're good.
Okay. Mena coming back out on the field. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal at the 5, more importantly. 10 seconds to go. So, Greg, here you have to tackle them inbounds, and the clock will run out. They don't have any more timeouts.
Big play right here, Jay.
So Leopard's got to tackle them inbounds, and, of course, Mena will try to go with something quick to give them at least time to kick a field goal if they're unable to get it in the end zone. Cochran wants to throw. Throws the fade pattern, has a man open. And I couldn't tell if he caught it. Incomplete.
Great defense by Matthews.
We've got another flag down on the field. Well, if this is holding, Greg, it might take them out of field goal range. Let's sort it out.
Yep.
Holding.
Oh, it's
offsetting penalties. Wow.
Personal foul on both teams.
Okay. A little extracurricular activity. This cat fight's going on for about 110 years. Don't really like each other that much. So offsetting penalties, and we'll have a mulligan. Meanwhile, 6 seconds ticked off the clock, so same scenario if you could tackle them inbounds here. And I would guess Mena's probably going to try to kick a field goal here. Maybe not. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line is where they put it. Mena rushes to the line of scrimmage. Big play for the Leopard defense. They want to hold them out, get the momentum. Corcoran takes a snap, looking down the middle, throws for the touchdown. Jaden Felix slipped out of the backfield for the 4-yard touchdown with no time remaining on the clock to end the first half. Wow. What a big play for the Bearcats. Mena scores on the final play of the first half on a 4-yard pass from Gabe Corcoran to Jaden Felix, who slipped out of the backfield, Greg. He was wide open, just walked into the end zone. Extra point is going to be blocked by the Leopards. So you see who got that block, Tony? Might have been 3 or 4 guys.
68 is who I'll give credit to.
I don't have a 68.
How about 66? 65.
65. It's Lopez. Gets credit for the block. Extra point, but Mena takes a 6-0 lead into the locker room at half. Tony, coach is looking for you down there.
I got to make my way back to him.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So the Bearcats will take a 6-0 lead into the locker room at half. And our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. You don't have to wait for days for your COVID-19 test results. Get same-day results with rapid COVID-19 testing at Healthcare Express. Let's go down on the field now with Tony and Coach Bannon.
Coach, a couple things go our way. We lead it to half. What are you going to tell your kids at halftime?
Man, we got to clean up some things. You know, offensively, they had their ball in the red zone twice, and we come away with no points. We got an interception. And then defensively, we made some big stops, made some big stands, but penalties, it extended their drives, and just that penalty right there extended that drive and led them to a score.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Coach Jared Bannon. And again, our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. They keep their comfy lodge-like clinic super clean with UV germicidal systems that kill 99.9% of airborne pathogens. And they even have contactless online check-in. Visit GoHCE.com to find a location near you. That's GoHCE.com to find a location near you. Healthcare Express sponsoring our halftime show. We'll be back with more with the Bearcats leading the Leopards in intermission 6-0 following this 3-minute timeout.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has been educating Arkansas students who make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Lyon College alumni are your computer scientists, artists, and engineers. They're your business and community leaders, teachers, and healthcare professionals. In fact, Lyon College has an average medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average. For more information, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
DQTV Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DQTV Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DQTV Auto Group has you covered. They are family-owned and operated for over 37 years. DQTV Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to feature a young Leopard each week who's dreaming about their opportunity one day and our Diamond in the Rough feature. Maybe you're dreaming about an opportunity to own your own home. The time is now, as Diamond Bank in DeQueen is making home loans available. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly loan officers will show you how easy it is to own your own home. Diamond Bank in DeQueen, Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia.
I love my church family.
At the DQTV Church of Christ, we are a body of believers on a faith journey called life. We are here to encourage each other and welcome other seekers we meet on the journey of life. Our vision at the DQTV Church of Christ is very simple and straightforward. We want to be disciples of Jesus Christ. If that is the church you are looking for, join us this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
The love of foot.
With the best player in the state, Shamar Easter, who is committed to the Razorbacks, number 7. He'll be worth the price of admission alone next week. A great tight end for Ashdown. Then, of course, the renewal of an old rivalry over on the hill in Nashville 2 weeks from tonight, the Leopards and the Scrappers. Well, Greg, we need to figure out a way to come back and win this football game. I mean, we did most everything we wanted to do except turn it over, and then we got stopped on downs inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think if we stop turnovers on offense, and we've got to stop those silly penalties on defense. Mm-hmm. You know, they scored because of our penalties, and I think that we can control it. We controlled the football game in the first half. You can look at the stats and see that. We held them to almost nothing. Russell had one big pass play and then a couple of screen plays that, ended up one for a touchdown. And other than that, they really didn't move the football unless we helped.
That's exactly right. And those personal foul penalties on defense, like you talked about, one gave them a first down on that final drive. And then we had offsetting penalties, and that one penalty against us was another personal foul penalty, which wiped out everything, put the ball back on the 4-yard line for that last play, and that allowed them to score. Had we not got a personal foul penalty there, they're back near the 20-yard line. They got totally different ball game.
One of our penalties negated an interception.
That's right. Yeah, Donovan Esther picked off a pass. Great point, Tony, down at the 3-yard line, and that play got wiped out because of a personal foul penalty.
And you want your players to play aggressive, but you got to play with some common sense. Right. And that kind of goes back to what I talked about at the first of the game, and one of my key to the game. You don't want to be too hyped up, and you got to play with aggression, but you've got to play under control also.
Well, once again, we want to thank our halftime show sponsors, Healthcare Express. You don't have to wait for days for your COVID-19 results. Get same-day results with rapid COVID-19 testing at Healthcare Express. They keep their comfy, lodge-like clinic super clean with UV germicidal systems that kill 99.9% of airborne pathogens, and they even have contactless online check-in. Visit gohce.com to find a Healthcare Express location near you. And by Twisted Tines Outfitters, your hunting, fishing, camping headquarters located in DeQueen, carrying a large selection of artificial and live baits, unique gifts, and more. Visit Twisted Tines Outfitters on Facebook for updates, new arrivals, and all things outdoors. Our halftime sponsors, Healthcare Express and Twisted Tines Outfitters. We'll be back for the start of the second half with Mena leading DeQueen 6-0 following this 3-minute timeout.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
New vehicles are arriving weekly at Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen, but most times they sell the day they arrive. Most times they were custom ordered by people like you. Let the friendly staff at Gentry Chevrolet help you order your new vehicle exactly like you want it. And in 6 to 10 weeks, it'll be sitting in your driveway. As the world changes, so does car buying, and the folks at Gentry Chevrolet will be glad to help you navigate your way through buying a new vehicle in 2022. Gentry Chevrolet is at 1027 Highway 70 East in DeQueen, or you can check them out on the web at gentrychevyinc.com.
accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
Here at Weyerhaeuser, we have a plywood operation in Emerson, a softwood lumber facility in Dirks, and a nursery and orchard in Magnolia. We also have timberland offices and operations in Crossett, DeQueen, Hot Springs, and Sheridan. In the past 5 years, Weyerhaeuser has given back to our communities where we operate over $500,000 in grants through our formal giving program. Find out more about our giving fund at weyerhaeuser.com.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Leopards will kick off to Mena, and the kickoff will be taken by number 22 for the Bearcats. That's going to be Caleb Cox, and he'll be swarmed immediately at about the 36-yard line. So that's where Mena will begin their first series of the night. And, boy, you may recall, Greg, Mena scored with 4 seconds to go in the half last year up in Mena, and they rode that momentum into the third quarter and scored 21 unanswered points. And they score on the final play of the first half here tonight, so you hope history doesn't repeat itself there.
We're going to have to step up and stop them here on defense today. This time we let them get it to us right there at the end of the half, but we're going to have to step it up here.
Corcoran will run the little sweep to number 2, and he's going to be belted by Trey Brown after a couple of yards out to the 37-yard line. The ball carrier is going to be Sean Sullivan. And, boy, Trey Brown's passing some licks out there tonight, isn't he?
He knocked Sullivan's helmet off, and he tried to come back in, but Coach pulled him back off to the side. You lose your helmet in the play, you got to stay out of play.
Pick-up of 2 yards on that jet sweep. Second down and 8. Now let's see if the Leopard defense could force some turnovers here. Mena's played mistake-free football in the first half, while the Leopards have turned it over twice. Leopards got to play aggressively on defense without committing penalties. Corcoran on this 2nd and 8 has Felix lined up to his right. Corcoran to Felix, picks his way. Ooh, he's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard back to the 36.
Payne Thornton put him down.
Wow.
Good play by Payne Thornton.
That looked like one of them WWE wrestling matches there. Thornton kind of got the best of Felix that time. 3rd and 9. See if the Leopards can get a stop and a 3-and-out here on Mena's first series of the second half.
Big play for our confidence right here, Jay.
Let's go, guys. Ahumada, Micah Gibson, Trey Brown, the linebackers, dig in. 4-man front. Corcoran's underneath center. He's going to roll. He's going to be sacked by Ahumada. Back inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. What a defensive play by Ahumada.
What a play by Cade. He just went right through the blockers straight to the quarterback and took him down.
Well, Tony, that's how you set the tone to start the second half.
That's exactly what we needed. There's not you worried that they're going to come out the second half and have all that momentum, but Leopards put a stop to it.
Well, Greg, we're going to see our first punt of the night as Donovan Esther will drop back, standing at about the Leopard 30. It's a good snap, and they'll kick it away. End over end, rather short. It'll be picked up by Esther at the 37. Tries to set up the wall to his right to the 40, 45, 50. He's to the 40, cuts back at the 35, the 30, all the way down to the Mena 25-yard line, still fighting for yardage to the 20. Finally shoved out of bounds. What a return.
What a flag.
What a return by Donovan Esther if it stands.
2 flags on the play, Jay, and they keep moving them back. Wow.
Let's go.
What a run by Donovan Esther, though.
Boy, it's going to be against the Leopards, and it'll come back at least part of the way. Had it stood, boy, he was hit at the 25 and just kept fighting and wound up down at the 20. But unfortunately, that's going to come back at least part of the way. We got a flag at the Mena 38, and now they'll visit with the Mena captain.
One at the 41, too.
They're going to step it off from the 41. So either way, the Leopards are still going to get pretty good field position. It's a 10-yard block in the back penalty. Leopards now penalized 4 times for 32 yards. But the Leopards will have great field position at their own 49-yard line with 9:18 to go, third quarter.
Lost 31 yards in field position, though, Jay. May have just been a 10-yard penalty, but.
Yep, you're right. From the 49, it's a misdirection handoff to Lindsay. He's across midfield all the way down to the Mena 46-yard line. And the Leopards coming out with some fire here early in the second half, Greg.
Good run by Ty Lindsay there. He just come around the corner and stuck his head down and went right forward and ran through a couple of Bearcats before they could bring him down.
See if the Leopards can finish off a drive. They've moved the ball well all night. Turned it over on a fumble inside the Mena 20, and were stopped on downs inside the Bearcat 10 in the first half. Need to finish off a drive, get points on the board. Here comes Lindsay again, 45, still on his feet at the 40, down to the 37-yard line. I believe he fumbled, but it went out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
He just threw it down after he got tackled, I think.
Okay, that's going to be a nice pickup of 8 more for Ty Lindsay.
He just sidestepped one tackler then and went right around him and made another 8 yards, I think.
Lindsay and the Leopards with 10 first downs tonight. Mena with just 6. They'll go to the flex bone. 1st and 10 at the Mena 38. Binkley to the fullback. Ahumada has a hole inside the 30 all the way down to the 28.
That's Trey Brown, Jay.
Trey Brown, number 12, not 32. My apologies. And Trey Brown just lowered his shoulder, and no one was there. Great blocking on the left side of that offensive front by guys like Lopez and Logan Chandler. And Trey Brown bolts for 10 and another Leopard first down. So the Leopards on the move as the crowd chants, go, go. From the 28, here comes Lindsay running right. 25, all the way down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 6 on first down for Ty Lindsay. And, boy, the Leopards have all the momentum right now, Tony Stowers.
They sure do. A little more excited. Mena kind of bent over, hands on hips, so let's take advantage of this.
Well, as you mentioned in the pregame, Tony, conditioning so important in the first game.
Yeah, first game, kind of warm out here, and neither team is very deep, so conditioning may decide it.
2nd and 4 at the Mena 22. Flex bone set, Binkley underneath center. Hand off to the fullback, and this time he's going to be dropped for a couple of yards down to the 21-yard line. That's Ahumada.
Good tackle by Joseph McClellan there, number 54 for the Bearcats, to keep Ahumada from gaining more yards.
Gives him 1 yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. You got to figure the Leopards are in 4-down territory here with 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Mena leading 6-0 at the moment with the Leopards moving. 3rd and 3 at the Mena 21. Here comes Lindsay. Has the first down and more. 15. Cuts back at the 10. Inside the 10 to the 9. And the Leopards will move the chains as Lindsay will ramble for 12 yards and the first down.
They marked him right at the 10, Jay.
We'll give him 11 then. And the Leopards have rolled up 12 first downs tonight. But once again, Greg, just right at the 10-yard line. Got 4 downs to go 10 yards.
Well, we can get a first down at about the 6-inch line.
Yeah. See if the Leopards can execute inside the 10-yard line this time. Flex bone set. Binkley to the fullback, and the fullback will dive inside the 10. And we've got another flag down. It's against the Leopards. My, oh my. You get down at the 10-yard line. Let's see what this one is. Probably a procedure penalty. Somebody got in a little hurry. Boy, that hurts, Greg.
Yeah, that's not – this offense isn't made to overcome those penalties, is it, Jay?
No, now it's 1st and 15 from just outside the 15-yard line instead of 2nd and goal at about the 6. Got to execute. Binkley underneath center. Binkley to Lindsey, coming right, cuts back. He's going to get to the 13, spins to maybe the 12. They'll spot him at the 12, picks up 3 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and about 12. Well, the Leopards need to punch it in right here. We're getting forward progress to the 11. So give Lindsey 4 on that play. 2nd and 11.
Big play right here, Jay. We need some good positive yards.
They're going to go to the power I set this time. With Ahumada at the top of the eye, they got all 3 fullbacks in there. And here comes Ahumada behind the first 2. And Ahumada's inside the 10. He's going to get down to about the 7-yard line. We've got another flag thrown in late. Wow, surely not another personal foul penalty.
Got to be, Jay. I don't know who it's on. Yeah, it's going to be on Mena, I believe. He's pointing that way.
Well, if the play stands, it's a pickup of 4 for Ahumada down to the 7. And if it's against Mena, it'll be half the distance of the goal, and the Leopards will get the play over. Well, let's sort it all out. I believe we had a receiver and a cornerback kind of tied up with one another in the back end of the end zone. It was behind the corner here, and we couldn't see what was going on. Referee's still trying to sort things out. They're going to call offsetting penalties again?
I don't know. No, they're moving Mena back.
Okay.
That'll be a first down, I believe.
Is that an automatic first down?
He's calling 3rd down.
Yep.
Okay, but it's still a big pickup of 3 yards on the penalty.
No, they are saying first down. We tried to quick snap it there, Jay.
I believe a personal foul carries with it an automatic first down.
Caught Mena in the neutral zone here. If the ready for play had been blown, Mena was offsides.
Okay, they're still talking it over.
Yeah.
The line of scrimmage at the moment is the 3-yard line. Again, the Leopards can get a first down without scoring. Yeah, they're going to call offsides, so they'll move it down to the 2. That's a 1-yard penalty.
They still didn't give us a first down, though.
No, so it's 3rd and about 2. Leopards leave it with a last man through, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards! Caden Ahumada on that carry. Bolts in from 2 yards out, and the Leopards have tied it at 6.
Great blocking by the other 2 fullbacks. Number 34, Micah Gibson.
That's what you call
number 12, Trey Brown, just led it.
What you call a power I set in it with those 3 fullbacks back there. All right, now the Leopards are going to go for 2. And the lead. Big play coming up right here. Same formation. Ahumada will try the left side, and he's into the end zone. No, they say he's short. The line judge say he's just short of the goal line. Well, I guess his knee touched down at about the 1. I thought the ball was over the goal line, but
I think he tripped, Jay. I don't think they really tackled him. He just lost his footing and couldn't get all the way, dove for it, and couldn't get all the way to the end zone.
All right, but the Leopards do come back to tie it up at 6 with 5:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back for the kickoff after this 30-second break.
Simply by adding some of the most essential oils to your medicine cabinet, you can help alleviate a variety of ailments. Harris Drug in DeQueen carries a large variety of 100% essential oils. Over 30 oils to choose from, along with essential oil necklaces, bracelets, and car vent clips. Discover the natural benefits of essential oils at Harris Drug in downtown DeQueen.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Pruitt's Foods. You click it, we pick it, you'll love it. Shop online today by Chandler Funeral Home, dedicated to the care of those we serve, and by Idabel National Bank, where your dreams become reality.
Leopards moved 51 yards in 9 plays, took 4:02 off the clock. Score coming on a 2-yard run by Caden Ahumada. The try for 2 failed, and we're tied at 6 with 5:16 to go in the third quarter. It's a short kick. It's bobbled around. Finally picked up at the 10-yard line. Stay in your lanes. Back to the 15. It always hit hard at the 21-yard line. Good downfield coverage by the Leopards as they did indeed stay in their lanes, Greg.
Yeah, big tackle by Garrett Matthew there. Number 36 for the Bearcats, Jeffrey Richmond, bounced around and got by him, and he went and picked it up and tried to come back up the middle of the field. The Leopards were right there ready for him.
That's how I used to dribble the basketball there, Dayton. They never bounced back up to me right.
And I can tell you that's true.
All right, Mena will start at their own 23-yard line. Thanks a lot there, Greg. I was talking about what a great wide receiver you were for the Leopards a while ago.
You said.
1st and 10 at the 23. Corcoran underneath center. See if the Leopard defense can get the ball back here. Will they have the momentum? Straight ahead to Felix, and he has a little seam across the 25, fighting for the 30. Finally shoved back by black shirts, but not before he picked up 7 yards.
Yeah, they marked it at the 30. Good run by him. And you know what I did? I carried Scott Renfro's stuff around for him. That's how I helped out on the football team as wide receiver.
Tell you what, Scott Renfro, he could run like you can't tell by looking at him now, but he could run like a deer. I don't think his feet ever touched the ground as he was running.
He had the most elusive speed that I've ever seen. You know, it looked like he wasn't running hard, but he would just fly by you.
And hauling in those nice tight spirals from Mark Montgomery. I mean, all right, bring us back to the present here, Tony. All right, Bearcats with a running play and good yardage across the 40, across the 45, up to the 48-yard line. So the Bearcats quickly rip off 18 yards. The ball carrier that time was who?
Number 8, Michael Sullivan.
Okay, he rambled for 18 yards and a Bearcat first down out near the 48-yard line.
Trey Brown finally brought him down.
So Mena coming out with a little fire here after the Leopards tie the game at 6. Corcoran underneath center. Corcoran leaves it with Felix. He's going to try the right side. Spins away from Trey Brown and still on his feet inside the Leopard 45 down to the 43-yard line. He'll pick up about 9 yards, and what a move he put on Trey Brown that time.
Yeah, brought down by Garrett Matthews and McCaden Smith. McCaden Smith limping off.
2nd and a yard, already down to 3:35 to go in the game. You're listening to Leopard football on KDQN. Oh, I'm sorry, third quarter.
He
Leopard football, KDQN DeQueen, as we owe you a station break. 3rd and a yard, Mena on the move now at the DeQueen 43-yard line. Leopards need to force a turnover defensively. Keep that momentum. Corcoran underneath center as Felix, or make that number 45, Colby Davis, steps up and gets a word. Play action. Rolling right, flips it out, incomplete off the fingertips of the would-be receiver at the 40-yard line. Colby Davis, that's a nice play call on 2nd and 1. But if they threw it incomplete, led Davis a little bit too far that time.
And that brings up 3rd down and 1.
He almost made a great catch. Hit him a little low, and he tried to get it, but just couldn't reach it to get it.
Stops the clock with 2:59 to go, third quarter. DeQueen 6, Mena 6 in the 86th meeting between these two old rivals. Leopards need to stop here, need to get the ball back. Corcoran underneath center. He's 7 out of 11 throwing the football tonight for 115 yards and to score. Hands off to Felix. Leopards wrestling to the turf.
He's taking Olade. He's not going to run through him.
Nope. And Felix helps Big Jacob up. Says, nice hit. And I don't believe he made it. It's going to be about a half yard short. Well, that's going to bring up 4th in the yard, Greg. Wow.
Big play right here, Jay. We can stop them. That's going to really boost our momentum.
And we leave Big Jacob Olati in there. Got some beef up front. Will Collins, the nose man. So number 65, Isaro Lopez in there. Got some big guys up front. Let's see if we can get a stop here on this 4th in the yard. Corcoran's going to go underneath center. Davis and Jaden Felix in the backfield behind him. Quarterback sneak, and he's going to have the first down as he lowers his shoulder and gets to the 41-yard line. Pick up a 2 for Corcoran, and that'll move the chains for the Bearcats. Their 8th first down of the night at the DeQueen 41-yard line.
Ball's going to be placed at the 31-yard line.
Bearcats just blew the Leopards off the line of scrimmage that time, Jay.
First,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're fine. 1st and 10. Clock's on the move now as they set the chains. Minute 45 to go, third quarter. We'd like to see the Leopards force a turnover right here. Mena hasn't turned the football over all night long. Corcoran's going to go underneath center. Split backfield behind him. Felix gets the call, coming left and has a head of steam. Cuts back. Good yardage inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line as Felix rambles for 12 and another Bearcat first down.
Ball scary down.
Well, he's starting to enforce his will a little bit on the Leopards.
Yeah, Trey Brown on the tackle. He tried to rip the ball away from him, but he didn't get it. But Felix is going out for this play.
He's a load at 6 foot 215. Rushed for almost 700 yards and 7 touchdowns a year ago. Got to hit him low. You hit him high, he's not coming down.
No. He'll carry you for a while.
1st and 10 Mena at the DeQueen 18 or 28-yard line. Corcoran underneath center all the way on this drive. And he's going to leave it good running room. 10-5, touchdown Mena as they caught the Leopards napping on the near side of the field. And running it in for the touchdown is Colby Davis. 28-yard run, and the Bearcats right back in front.
Good play call by the Bearcats there. Caught the Leopards unaware and faked them out, and he got around the outside and went in and scored.
77-yard drive. Capped on a 28-yard run by Colby Davis. And now the Bearcats will attempt the extra point. Jair Hernandez, the right-footed soccer-style kicker, puts it up and puts it through. And with 46 seconds to go in the third, it's Mena 13, DeQueen 6. Back with the kickoff in 1 minute.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Driven by our mission to deliver power you can count on, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas go to work every single day on the X's and O's of delivering reliable and affordable electricity to our home field, Arkansas. With over 2,000 employees on our team, our game plan begins and ends with their dedication across our 17 electric distribution cooperatives that cover more than 60% of Arkansas. They are our most valuable players. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to deliver, the drive to win.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Diamond Bank, offering sound and meaningful financial services. By Howard Memorial, offering primary health care. Your new healthy starts here.
Donovan Esther will take the kick at the 3. Back across the 15-20, picks his hole. As he knocked down shy of the 30-yard line. They're going to spot him at about the 28. So that's where the Leopards will start after the Bearcats move 77 yards in 8 plays. So now let's see if the Leopard offense can answer. They're 72 yards away from pay dirt.
Time for an answer, Jay.
39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the Leopards 73 yards away from pay dirt. Start at their 27-yard line where they're going to spot it now. They'll go back to the wishbone set. Trey Brown in there, fullback. Getting the call is Lindsay. And Ty's going to get across the 30 and get up to about the 31-yard line. We'll give him, we'll put it right at the 31, so give him 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for the Leopards. Still plenty of time, 18 seconds. Probably be the final play of the third quarter here. Binkley gets the play from his father, the offensive coordinator, Philip Binkley. And he has the Leopards set. Wishbone formation. Cotto gets the call. Left side, breaks a tackle at the 32, across the 35, and he's near the first down at the 37-yard line, depending on the spot. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll switch ends of the field with our score. Mena 13, DeQueen 6. We're back in 1 minute.
Sevier County Housing Authority, with offices at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen, is providing good, safe, and affordable housing. Sevier County Housing Authority has 111 apartments in DeQueen, Horatio, and Locksburg. These apartments feature central heat and air, and a stove and refrigerator are furnished. All applicants are screened, and income limits apply. For more information, stop by the Sevier County Housing Authority office at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen or call 642-2960.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopards sports broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929. Supporting the Leopards, it's Wilkerson Funeral Home.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center.
Well, they give Lindsay 6 yards on that last carry, and they move the chains for the Leopards' 14th first down of the night. 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 37-yard line. Handoff coming left will be Lindsay. Has a seam across the 40. It's across the 45. Let's see where they spot it.
That was Ulysses Cotto, Jay.
Cotto again. Okay, he gets up to the 49-yard line. So Cotto picks up 12 and another Leopard first down.
We're moving the chains. Got to keep from making those mistakes.
This is just the second series that the Leopards have had the ball here in the second half. Scored on the first one. Let's see if they can repeat. Cole Binkley underneath center. Turns, gives it to Lindsay, coming right at midfield, inside Mena territory, all the way down to the Bearcat 43-yard line. Pick up of 8 more. And once again, the Leopards moving the ball well. Bring up 2nd and 2.
Really tough run by Ty Lindsay. Somebody had him around the shoulders just past the line of scrimmage, and he just kept pulling them and taking them with him.
You got to figure the Leopards are going to go for 2 if they score, Greg.
Yeah.
Let's hope we worry about that in a little while. 2nd and 2 at the Mena 43. Straight ahead handoff to the fullback for the first down. That's going to be the ball carrier.
Micah Gibson, number 34.
Yeah, his first carry of the night. He gets inside the 40. Down to the, spotted at the 38. So that's a pickup of 5 for Gibson on his first carry of the night. As the Leopards keep fresh backs in there. They rolled up 16.
Still there?
They've rolled up 16 first downs here tonight. Tell me what happens on the play where I can write it down.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Second down and about 7 from the 35-yard line. Straight ahead to Ahumada with a head of steam. He's going to roll for about 6 more down to the 29-yard line, where it's going to bring up about 3rd and 1, I believe, Greg.
Yep, great run.
Again, that's right where you want to be in this offense, 3rd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Ahumada's got a cramp. Uh-oh. Comes Micah Gibson in, take his place.
Got to get
play.
Ahumada back in there. Hopefully he can work that leg cramp out on the near side. 3rd and a yard. Binkley underneath center. Here comes Lindsey. Gets a kick-out block. Cuts upfield. Has the first down as he holds on to the football. Bearcats trying to strip it away. He'll spot it at the 27-yard line. So that's a pickup of 2. And that'll move the chains for the Leopards. Their 17th first down of the night. See if they can finish the drive here. 1st and 10 at the Mena 25-yard line. Leopards trail 13-6. But on the move, wishbone set behind Binkley. The fullback, Gibson, inside the 25, fighting for the 23-yard line. Give him about 4 more. That's what you want in this offense.
That's exactly what you want. Take the time, move the ball.
2nd down and 6. As Binkley trots back out on the field after getting the play from Coach Philip Binkley, his father, who's the offensive coordinator, both moving over from Dirks. 2nd and 6 at the 23. Wishbone set. And play action this time, Binkley. Bearcats weren't fooled, and they sacked Binkley for a loss. That hurts.
Yeah, number 8. I believe that's Sullivan for the Bearcats on that.
Back to the 27-yard line. Well, the Leopards thought they might catch Mena napping there, and they try to play action pass. But Binkley never had time to look up. Bearcats were coming on the blitz and were right in his face. Now moves it back to the original line of scrimmage, and the Leopards looking at 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Well, I bet that's one Coach Binkley wishes he had back.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 from the 27. They'll run the option left. Binkley tries to go left. He's going to be tackled from behind back at the 27-yard line. No gain, going to bring up 4th and 10. Tried to run the triple option left, but the Bearcats ran him down from behind.
Yeah, good defensive job by the Bearcats that time. He just didn't have anywhere to go.
With 7:15 to go in this game, this is a huge play. The Leopards looking at 4th and 10 from the 27-yard line. They need to get down to the 17 to keep the drive alive. Wow.
Big play here, Jay.
Binkley will go underneath center. They'll stay in the wishbone set. Toss sweep to Lindsey coming right. He's at the 25-20. Leaps over a would-be tackler and gets down around the, it's going to be short, I believe. Just depends on the spot. Mena says he didn't
Not a
get
good
there.
spot.
Going to put it down at the 17. Lindsey went airborne to try to get there, and it just depends on the spot. Mena says they've held. He may be inches shy just looking at where they spotted it, Greg.
Yeah, it looks like it to me, too. I don't think that was a good spot, Jay, but I'm not down on the field either.
Well, certainly the Leopards did not get a home field spot that time.
No.
Lindsey gave it all he had. He needed 10, and he went airborne to try to get there. And the officials are going to say he's probably inches short. They will bring the chains out and take a look. The ball right in front of the chains. Yeah, wow. By just a couple of inches. Wow, unbelievable.
A couple of links.
Unbelievable. 9 yards for Lindsey, and the Leopards have turned it over on downs at the 17-yard line. Like you said, a couple of links on that chain, Greg.
Right. That was really, really close.
Well, the Leopards
gave it everything he could. I'm sorry.
Leopards moved from their 27 to the Mena 17, but come away empty with 6:45 to go in this football game. Bearcats will take over at their own 17-yard line.
Leopard football brought to you tonight by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. 990 Highway 70 East. Phone 642-5900.
Corcoran and the Bearcat offense back out on the field. They'll take over on downs at their 17-yard line. Corcoran, toss sweep to Felix, coming left. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit and a flag, guys. We've got about 8 black shirts around that football, Greg. That's what you call gang tackle.
That's right. And they're going to get a steady dose of Felix right now, Jay.
Well, let's see who that penalty's against. Well, the Leopards have really struggled with penalties tonight.
They're coming over to the Leopard side.
It's going to be holding against Mena. Will it either be 2nd and 10 or 1st and 20? Let's see what Coach Fannin decides to do here. I figure you take the field position.
Well, it's going to be a half the distance, so that it's not going to be quite 10.
Should put them inside their 10-yard line.
It does.
Well, he marked off 10, I believe, Tony. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Bearcats penalized 5 times for 38 yards.
I think he marked off 9, which is right.
Okay, you put it at the 9, so they corrected it. So it's 1st and 19, and I think that's a good call. You play field position. Maybe you force a turnover here inside their own 10-yard line. Corcoran running clock. He's underneath center. Felix, now they're running double handoff, and the ball carrier is going to be tackled from behind, but he gets good yardage out from the 9 to about the 18-yard line.
Good tackle by number 18, Luke Pierce.
The ball carrier was who, Tony, on that double handoff?
I believe it was number 8 also.
I believe it was too, and I'm waiting for you to get back to the huddle. Was 8.
Well, they got the 9 back they lost on the penalty a moment ago, so it's 2nd down and 10. No harm done, I don't guess. Had some time run off the clock. We're down to 5:30 to play in this football game. Leopards trailing by 7, 13-6. Defense needs a stop in the worst way right here. Corcoran underneath center. Corcoran leaves it with a first man through, and he's got good yardage across the 25 up to about the 27-yard line. That's going to be Colby Davis, and that's the 2nd time this half they've kind of stuck him through there. The Leopards really keying on Felix.
It'll be about a half a yard short of first down, Jay.
Leopards had them in 1st and 19, and they've picked up 18 on those last 2 carries. And we're inside 5 minutes to go. It's getting late. Don't forget, Rex Nelson has all the scores from around the state on the Simmons Bank High School Football Scoreboard Show, 10 to midnight right here on your number 1 country, 92.1. Big 3rd and a yard right here. Leopards with 6-7 men up in the box. Let's see if they can get the stop. Quarterback sneak. Well, I don't know. Just going to depend on the spot. Mena signals first down, but they've been getting some nice spots all game. And they get another very favorable spot out near the 28-yard line. No way he picks up 2 yards on that. But anyway, it's enough for a Bearcat first down. Mena's got 9 first downs tonight. DeQueen with 17.
The time's fixing to become a factor, Jay, for the offense we run.
Leopards have 3 timeouts left. They have to start thinking about using them here. First, they got to slow down Mena. They had them 1st and 19 at their own 9-yard line, let them out of the hole. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 28. Here comes Felix again. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss.
Great tackle by Ahumada there.
They're going to spot him back at the 23-yard line. So, gosh, he's going to lose about 5 on that. Ahumada made a great play defensively. Well, that puts them behind the chains again at 2nd and 15. Meanwhile, the clock continues to, they stop it momentarily here with 3:42.
Leopards call timeout.
They use their first of 3 timeouts. Good call there as they're looking at 2nd and 15. 3:42 to play. It's Mena 13, DeQueen 6. We're back after this 30-second break.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Red River Credit Union, providing our members with savings and loan services, by Wilkerson Funeral Home, putting families first since 1929, and by Cactus Plaza, the fuel you'll need to power your day.
3:42 to play. The Leopards still have 2 timeouts left. Thought that's a good timeout right there, Greg. They tackled Felix for a loss of 5. Take a quick timeout. They've got them 2nd at 15. So you got a chance to use your timeouts effectively here and get the ball back.
Yeah, it's time for them to start using them. And if they can use them this series and hold them, then they can do what they have to do on offense to try to get down, score, and tie the game up and win.
Nashville and Magnolia in a good one tonight.
Yeah, 28-27 Magnolia at the end of the third quarter.
Wow. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15 at the 24-yard line. Leopard defense digs in. Stunning now. Snapping over the quarterback's head. The ball's loose. He picks it up and somehow throws it. Now, what are they going to call there?
They called it a forward pass.
So they call it incomplete?
Yeah.
Well, that stops the clock. The quarterback is slow to get up. Corcoran was belted back at about the 9-yard line. So the Leopards get a break. They snap it over the quarterback's head. Corcoran runs back there and picks it up and just throws it up in the air, and they call it an incomplete pass.
Coach Spann is still talking to the umpire. He doesn't like that call.
So they're going to bring it back to the line of scrimmage, which was the 23-yard line. More importantly, it stops the clock with 3:31, and the Leopards don't have to use a timeout there. And it's 3rd and 15 now. Boy, that had Traby written all over it, but the Leopards couldn't get back there and get on it inside the 10-yard line. Corcoran alertly retreated, picked it up, somehow threw an incomplete pass according to the umpire.
Well, there's a question whether it was underhanded or not.
And whether or not there was a receiver in the vicinity.
Right.
Could have been called ground.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. There was a receiver close by.
Okay. So it's 3rd and 15. Leopard defense needs a stop here to get the ball back. Maybe block a punt or maybe take a punt back. And now Mena's going to take a timeout. With 3:31 to play, it's the Bearcats 13, the Leopards 6. We're back in 1 minute.
At the DQTV Church of Christ, we have made youth and families our #1 priority. Justin and Sarah Stewart serve as our children's ministers, and Michael and Caitlin Collins lead our teens. In addition to Bible study, our young people go on many trips, including fun activities, retreats, camps, and youth rallies. If you want to get your young person involved in a vibrant youth group that will bring them closer to Jesus, we would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Collinray Drive in DeQueen. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Leopards brought to you tonight by the Housing Authority of Sevier County, providing safe and affordable housing, by Farmers Bank and Trust, friends and neighbors helping each other find financial services financial solutions for a lifetime, and by Bruce Westerman for United States Congress. Visit www.brucewesterman.com.
And we thank all of our sponsors of Leopard football. I want to thank our DQTV sponsors, Discount Tire and Alignment, Pruitt's Foods, Tri-Lakes Realty, DeQueen Auto Group, Southern Home Furniture and Interiors, and Kawasaki of Idabel. Remember, you can watch the video immediately following tonight's action, and it'll be archived for you to enjoy later as well. 3rd and 15, here we go. Play action. Rolling left. He's going to throw it up for grabs. It's incomplete. That stops the clock with 3:26 to play. And the Bearcats now looking at 4th and 15. The Leopards will get the ball back. Well, that was a risky pass there, Greg.
It sure was. It's lucky. He's lucky it wasn't intercepted. Ulysses Cotto and Garrett Matthews and Luke Reed, I believe, were all around that ball.
Well, Donovan Esther almost took one to the house a moment ago, a little bit earlier this half. Leopards were penalized for a holding penalty. See if the Leopards can block this punt. Looks like they're going to try to set up the return, though. Good snap. And the kick, they almost
blocked
get
it. They did block it.
Got a hand on it. It's bouncing around. Let's see where they spot it. I believe they're going to put it at the 41-yard line in Mena territory.
That was 65 again in there on the block.
Number 65 is Saro Lopez on the block. Great job by him to get in there. Block that punt.
He blocked an extra point at the end of the first half.
We're just going to call him block man.
And he got a hand on that punt. And it didn't go very far. They're going to put it down at the Mena 41-yard line. The Leopards at 3:26 with which to work, and they have 2 timeouts left, Greg. So plenty of time here with timeouts.
Plenty of time.
You couldn't have drawn that up any better defensively. Of course, Mena helped them out with a couple of incomplete passes.
They sure did. And, now what we've got to do is move the ball, not make mistakes. No penalties.
All right, Leopards 41 yards away from pay dirt. They have 3:26 with which to work and 2 timeouts left. Binkley's underneath center. Binkley to the second man through. Cotto is going to get to the 40, and that's about it, 1 yard. Not the big play they were hoping for. Mena really coming down that run blitz. They'd love to try to force the Leopards to throw the football. They're going to say no gain on that. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it.
Yeah.
So Cotto had 46 yards on his first 4 carries. Since then, Mena's done a good job on him. From the wishbone, straight ahead handoff, and Lindsey's going to get a couple down on the 38, and that's about it.
I tell you, they got Felix in there on defense now, Jay. I don't think he's played the whole time on defense. And he made the last 2 tackles.
Wow. Lindsey gets 2 down to the 39-yard line, where it's 3rd and 8. We're down to 2:30 to play. Leopards still with a couple of timeouts left. Binkley comes back to the huddle. Need to get 8 yards on this 3rd down play. Need to get all the way down to the 31 to move the chains. Binkley directing traffic in the backfield. Ahumada's the fullback. Lindsey and Cotto, the running backs. They'll run the option left. Big hole for the fullback, Ahumada, but he fumbles the football. Who's on it at the 31-yard line? Mena says they are. No signal as yet. I believe they gave it back to the Leopards.
Yeah, it's the Leopards' ball.
All right, they're going to put it down to 32, so that's a pickup of 7 yards for Ahumada. That's going to bring up a big 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Well, here's your ball game with 1:55 to go. Ahumada popped it for 7, but couldn't quite hang on to the football. Fortunate that the Leopards maintained possession. 4th and a yard. Binkley underneath center. Fullback again. Trey Brown breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. All the way down to the 19-yard line.
Great run by Trey Brown. Good blocking on that side by Olalde and Lopez.
Yep. Pick up a 13 for Trey Brown, and the Leopards in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Mena 19-yard line. Wow. This game's going to come down to the wire. 1:30 to go. Leopards still with 2 timeouts. May come down to a 2-point conversion play. Well, this has been a big rivalry.
It sure has.
86th meeting between these two schools. Brown in their fullback. Hand off to Lindsey, coming right. He's at the 15, the 10, inside the 10, down to about the 7.
That's another first down. Stops the clock for a minute.
To move the chains as Lindsey rambles for 12. Leopards have rolled up 19 first downs tonight. Let's see if they can get a score here. They've set the chains. The clock's on the move. 1 minute to play. Leopards calmly come to the line of scrimmage. First and goal at the Mena 7-yard line. Power eye set to Ahumada. 5, touchdown Leopards!
You could have drove a truck through that hole, Jay.
7-yard run for Ahumada. Now with 49 seconds to go, Greg, what do you call here?
Got to go for 2.
Oh, yeah, go for 2 in the win. I believe I'd stay in that same power I set.
Me too.
It didn't work on the other 2-point conversion as they came left with it. And it looked like Ahumada just sort of tripped up maybe over his own man.
I think he just fell over his own feet.
Let's see what they do here. It's 13-12 Mena with 49 seconds to go, and the Leopards are going to go for 2.
Micah Gibson came out hurt, so that takes out one of those big power backs.
Leopards going to go for 2 and the victory. With 49 seconds to play, what a game. Let's see what they call. Binkley's underneath center. They're going to go with a power eye set with Lindsey at the top of the eye. The try for 2 in the win. Here comes Lindsey. Gets a block. He's in the end zone with a 2-point conversion. And the Leopards take a 14-13 lead. Unbelievable. 49 seconds to play. The Leopards have come back to take the lead. 14-13 on the 2-point conversion run by Ty Lindsey. Wow.
Great run by Ty Lindsey. You got to give the credit to the right side of the line over there. They opened up a big hole, along with Trey Brown and Ahumada.
The Leopards have won once in their last 34. They're 1-34. 1 win in their last 35 games. What would it mean if Coach Jared Fannin wins his first one? Unbelievable. 1-34. Actually, 2-40 over their last 42 games. Boy, they're pumped up.
They hadn't won very many.
I don't believe I'd kick it deep here, though. I would squib it. Tony Mena has, 2 timeouts left? According to my
if the scoreboard is corrected, they have 2 timeouts left. That's what I have on my stat board as well.
Let's hope we didn't leave them too much time. 49 seconds to play.
And they got a field goal kicker that can hit inside about 30, 35 yards.
Boy, the hometown crowd going bananas here on the near side. The coaching debut for Jared Fannin, and he's within 49 seconds of knocking off longtime rival, the Mena Bearcats. John Bahina has it teed up. Surely they'll squib it here or kick a little pooch kick. And it is going to be a little pooch kick. It's short. It's a free ball. Mena catches it at the 40-yard line. No time ran off the clock because they took a fair catch there, Greg. 48 seconds. I guess 1 second.
1 second. He just hit, he fell on it.
So the Bearcats will start at their own 40-yard line. They have 48 seconds and 2 timeouts with which to work. Well, this is where you got to get in a prevent defense, Greg.
Can't let them get behind you, Chad.
As I recall, that happened in the junior high game last year.
That's I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to say it, Jinx.
Well, I was having flashbacks. So.
All right, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, Mena at their 40. Leopards lead by a point for the first time. Cochran wants to throw, flips it out. It's a screen pass, and Felix dropped it. Wow, he had lots of running room and blockers out front.
That's the first thing he's done wrong.
but he couldn't hang on to the football. The Leopards get a break there. Only 3 seconds came off the clock. We're down to 45 seconds. 2nd and 10. Well, you got to watch that screen pass. Start hollering screen down there, Tony.
Got it.
2nd and 10 from the 40. Corcoran has him set. He's going to roll the pocket to his right, looking downfield. Fires. It's going to be caught at midfield and out of bounds. It's enough for a Bearcat first down to number 4. That's going to be Jared Hernandez, pickup of 11 yards to the DeQueen 49-yard line.
First completion this half for the Bearcats.
37 seconds to go. He got out of bounds. Snap to Corcoran. Fires. It's caught, and he breaks free at the 30. He's at the 26, and he gets out of bounds at the 26-yard line. So that's a pickup of 23 yards. Wow. Mena's going to make this exciting. Who was the receiver there, Tony?
Hernandez again.
23 Hernandez, or number 4 Hernandez. First down, Mena at the DeQueen 26, 30 seconds to play. Leopards have 2 timeouts. And Corcoran wants to throw again. Over the middle, it's caught at the 20. They tackle him short of the, well, they still haven't tackled him. He's fighting for yardage. He's going to have the first down. All the way inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. That's number 22.
Yes.
Wow, Caleb Cox, what a strong run he made. From the 26 down to the 13. That's a pickup of 13 yards. Hope we didn't celebrate too early. 14 seconds, clock's running. Corcoran will spike it to stop the clock with 10 seconds to go. Wow. This game is unbelievable. They spike it to stop the clock at the 14-yard line. 10 seconds to play. Boy, if you're defensive coordinator Richard Bell, what do you dial up here? Do you try to blitz him and end the game? Or do you try to flood the secondary? I'm glad it's his decision, not mine. Wow.
Leopard's going to take a timeout.
That's probably a pretty good timeout there, Greg. They look a little winded.
Yeah, it's tough playing that hurry-up defense, and as they move the ball down the field so quickly, it'll be a good time for a timeout. Give them a little break, let them catch their breath, and concentrate on what they're going to do for this, hopefully, last play of the game.
Tony, I'm a little surprised Mena didn't take one of their 2 timeouts there instead of spiking the football.
Yeah, you know, 10 seconds, you probably only got time for 2 plays anyway, and, I think that probably I would have done that as well. I'd have probably called a timeout.
Well, if they'd have taken a timeout, they'd have 15 or 16 seconds.
Absolutely.
By the time they got set and spiked it, the clock was down to 10 seconds. So they're huddling over there with Coach Craig Bentley, and the Leopards huddle over here with defensive coordinator Richard Bell and head coach Jared Fannin. What a game this 86th meeting between DeQueen and Mena has turned out to be. Mena with a 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 14-yard line. 10 seconds to play. Leopards holding on to a 14-13 lead. Wow. All right, Mena comes to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Corcoran's going to get in the shotgun this time. Felix will line up to his right. It's a good snap. Handoff to Felix with a blocker out front. He's going to be tackled inside the 5 at the 4. And will Mena get a timeout with 2 seconds? They got a timeout with 2 seconds. Boy, that was a gutsy call. As Felix rambles for 9 yards, but they have 2 seconds left to go at the 5-yard line.
They're going to kick a field goal now?
The ball is squarely in the middle of the field. Do you risk that?
That's got to be the thought here, right? I mean, you don't run that play unless you're going to kick a field goal now.
Yeah, and it's really nothing more than an extra point, really. An extra couple of yards.
Yeah, Hernandez has got his tee. He's ready to kick a field goal.
Well, the Leopards do have 1 timeout left if they choose to freeze him. Looks like it would be about a 22-yard attempt to win this football game for the Bearcats. They got to give them credit. They took over with 48 seconds to go, and have moved it from their own 40-yard line down to the DeQueen 5-yard line with 2 seconds to play. And they send their field goal unit out on the field. Well, everybody's heart's going to stop for a moment here.
I see Ursaro Lopez out there.
Jared Hernandez, right-footed soccer-style kicker, 22-yard field goal. It's a good snap. The kick is good. And the Bearcats walk it off 16-14. Unbelievable. 22-yard field goal by Gerald Hernandez. Wow. That was a tough one to lose. You got to give the Bearcats credit as they marched from their 40 down to the DeQueen 5 and summoned Jair Hernandez for the 22-yard field goal as time expired, and the Bearcats win it by a final score of 16-14. Wow, that was a stunner. What a game.
I don't even have any words, Jay.
Two teams will congratulate one another at midfield. Of course, a dejected Leopard team as they fought their hearts out here tonight. Only scored 2 touchdowns. They had an opportunity to score at least 4 touchdowns. They just couldn't get it across the goal line in the first half. But the senior quarterback, Gabe Corcoran, moved them 55 yards in 46 seconds to set up the game-winning field goal, and Gerald Hernandez nailed it from 22 yards out, a little bit more than an extra point. Tony called it. They ran that running play to put him right in the middle of the field, and he nailed it to his credit. It was a good snap and a good set by their holder, and Mena escapes with a 16-14 victory over the DeQueen Leopards. Well, Coach Jared Fannin will talk it over with his team, and then he'll visit with Tony here momentarily. But we'll be back to give you the scoring summary. Name our McDonald's player of the game. As our post-game show will continue following this timeout.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
Friday Night Football. It's the national anthem. The opening kickoff, cheerleaders, coaches, the roar of the crowd in the end zone. Just like your favorite team, Farmers Bank & Trust is committed to winning new fans every day. Since 1906, Farmers Bank & Trust has delivered friendly customer service and provided customized banking options. When you need a bank, come home to Farmers Bank & Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Farmers Bank & Trust, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Here's to the fearless fight. The comeback. The battle against all odds. For some, it's taking the first step. For others, it's forging a new path. A chance to prove to ourselves what we're really made of. And with the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years, even a battered spirit can come back stronger. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Back at Leopard Stadium, where the Mena Bearcats have broken the hearts of the DeQueen Leopards tonight, 16-14 on a 22-yard field goal by Jair Hernandez as time expired. Getting out of here with the 2-point victory after the Leopards had rallied to take a 16-14 lead with 48 seconds to play. And we'll name the leading rusher for the Leopards was Ty Lindsay. We had him 19 carries, 104 yards, and he had the 2-point conversion. We're going to go with Caden Ahumada as our McDonald's player of the game. He had 10 carries for 44 yards, both Leopard touchdowns. On defense, he had 8 solo tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a sack, and 2 assists. So for his efforts, Caden will receive an extra value meal of his choice this coming week from Steve and Celia Montgomery and all the big Leopard fans at McDonald's at the 7071 Junction in DeQueen. Trying to find Tony in the mask down there, Greg.
I'm here.
Are you ready with Coach?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, let's take it down on the field now with Coach Jared Fannin. Here's Tony Stowers.
Coach, sensational effort tonight from your kids. Just comment on that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we went in at halftime. We challenged them. Hey, they scored right before half, took the momentum. We went in, we challenged them. Say, guys, second half's going to be about heart, inspiration, come out, get a stop second half. We did that. And, that's why I told them at the end. You play with heart and intensity. You did everything we asked. And at the end of the day, Mena made one more play than we did.
Well, and that's all you can ask. You look back at the first half, you're probably going to say we left a couple of points out there.
Yeah, like I said, we had the ball in the red zone a couple times, and we came away with 0 points. And, and I told the guys, we get in and we watch film on Monday. You're going to go back and watch. It's just going to be a little thing here, there, and that's going to make a whole difference in the ballgame.
Great effort, Coach. Leopard pride.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Go Leopards.
And, Greg, I think you have to credit their quarterback, Gabe Corcoran. On that last drive, he completed 3 passes for 47 yards. He calmly moved them 55 yards down the field with 48 seconds to go in the game. Left 2 seconds on the clock, and that's what set up the game-winning field goal. And he looked like a senior quarterback.
He did, and I'll tell you, a couple of things could have happened, and the game would have ended differently. I think one of the plays we had a chance to tackle Hernandez in bounds, and we let him get another 15 yards to get out of bounds and stop the clock. And that gave them, that would have cost them 15, 20 seconds right there just to get the ball down. And I think that if we, there was another time when we could have tackled them in bounds and they got out of bounds. And
I will tell you, on the play that they set up the field goal, Felix is struggling for yardage, and if he'd got one more yard, they wouldn't have 8 times.
That's right. Yep, that's another thing. So, it could have ended it the other way. I think the Leopards fought really hard. Great crowd tonight. Lots of excitement. I think everybody saw a really good game. Are we disappointed? Yes, we are. But we'll start again next week against a very, very tough opponent.
Yep. And I think Coach Fannin hit the nail on the head when he said, when we look at this film tomorrow, we're going to see a play here, play there, that if you change around, it's a different ball game.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Don't forget, fans, the game, you can watch the video of tonight's game on DQTV. You go to DeQueen Public Schools homepage at DeQueenLeopards.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll see the KDQN DQTV live stream graphic. Click on the graphic, and the stream will open up for you, and you can watch the replay of tonight's game. Well, as Greg said, doesn't get any easier next week as the Ashdown Panthers roll into town. Last score we had on them, they were leading Hamburg, I believe.
It's final now, Jay.
Final 28-13.
Yeah.
Ashdown beats Hamburg, so the Panthers will be 1-0 when they come in next Friday night. It'll be a 7:30 kickoff, and hopefully we'll have as good a crowd next Friday as we did tonight. Well, a heartbreaker for the Leopards as they fall to the Bearcats 16-14. For all of our crew here tonight, Jen Albert doing a great job on the controls back at the studios. Dayton Newberry, our engineer on the DQTV side. Tony Stowers roaming the sidelines, keeping stats. Greg Rebel, superb with his inside analysis. I'm Jay Bunyard. Final score, Mena 22-yard field goal with no time to play, and the Bearcats escape with a 16-14 victory over the Leopards. Till we talk to you next Friday night, have a great weekend. So long, everyone.
DeQueen Leopards football, proudly presented by Gentry Chevrolet. Online at GentryChevyInc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal.
DeQueen Auto Group, our area's Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer.
Weyerhaeuser, we don't just grow trees.
The Woods Agency, Shelter Insurance. Are you covered? Check with Jeff Woods.
DeQueen Abstract Company. We worry about the details of real estate transactions so you don't have to.
Bailey Discount Building Supply. Everything for the home builder and do-it-yourselfer.
McDonald's. I'm loving it. Proud to present the Leopards Player of the Game.
DeQueen Church of Christ. Love, serve, grow.
Harris Drug and Gifts. Serving DeQueen since 1964.
Pilgrims of DeQueen. A good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen.
Ricky's Body Shop. Lakeside Drive. Quality auto body repair since 1982.
Diamond Bank. Offering sound and meaningful financial services.
Pruitt's Food. You click it, we pick it, you'll love it.